national championship and all that shit. He wants Matt Leinart number in order to sign to them to go to USC. And Matt Leinart jersey is retired. I don't know if y'all knew that, but his jersey is retired. So what they do with retired jerseys. Nobody gets to wear that jersey. It's in the Raptors, as they say.
Right.
He want them to unraptor that bitch because he want the number in order to sign with USC. So Matt Leinart was like, absolutely fucking not. Nah, player, you can't have my number. No, go earn your own number, and do this and do that. But the university is getting kind of agitated with Matt about the shit because they feel like he should, make this sacrifice for this dude and this shit like that.
No, he don't have to.
These dudes is getting paid millions of dollars now in the league now, bro. We're not even talking about NFL, Peter. We talking about NCAA now. These dudes get real money now, dog. Like real money.
Right.
It all depends on how, the more popular it is, the more money you actually get. Just like I could work in NFL. So a lot of these dudes are young men now, bro. And a lot of the responses and the things they doing, they still handling it like children. But they want the man money and the respect, but don't want to run it all the way through like that. So it's been getting crazy with these dudes with these deals. And also, the transfer portal has been going crazy too. You know how you had to go to a school, P, and you want to go to that school because you want to be a part of that program. And I probably got to go for 3 years or 4 years or 2 years or something. And I'm gonna go into the NFL or the NBA or something, right?
Right.
These dudes don't even have to do none of that no more.
None of that.
They could sign for a school they could sign for the school for that year and jump into a transfer portal where they could go to a whole nother school and get whatever else benefits that they want from that school now. So they could just move around and do it how they want to. And
just like
in a way, in a way, chap, I see by them not regulating the shit in the beginning and not giving them some type of money and benefits, they wilding the fuck out. Now that they do have the freedom to do the shit, it's like nobody really, understands certain parts of it. So a lot of that's going on with the college shit. And that's just the tip of the iceberg with this shit. It was something else I want to tell y'all about with the college shit with them dudes. God damn it. It was it was something, y'all. It was something about with the money and shit too. Damn, I forgot. But I was thinking about just me trying to catch on to what I was thinking. The Reggie Bush situation. They took Reggie Bush shit. Y'all remember that shit?
Took everything.
They took his Heisman and all that. Because they said what? Because they said what? No, it wasn't no fucking steroid, P. I don't know if you knew that.
It was
no, that wasn't no steroid. They tried to give him some ends. Some people tried to give him some ends, P, and they said that was illegal. They said that was against the rule, and they took the man's shit.
Yeah.
They say they basically saying his parents and shit, they was getting gifts from schools and whoever else that was keeping them at USC. And they were saying basically that was against the rules and all that shit. They made him look like he was just, this person that was just taking money from motherfuckers, knowing that he didn't. These were gifts, like I'm telling you. Now these children get, the NIL. Now they get they called them boosters back then, Pete. They called them boosters. This is what a booster was. A booster would put morale on the player for them to come sign to their school. Now all of this is legal now. You could throw whatever at one of them boys. Not only that, they get to stay in school extra years because of COVID and red shirts and whatever else, the injury or whatever else. So you could red shirt Pete out up until you like 26, dog.
I remember you brought that up.
You hear what I'm saying? Yeah, chap, I did. Yep.
So
that's a grown fucking man. Thank you. The whole Indiana Sooners A lot of the Indiana Sooners who just won the championship this year, a lot of them was over the age of 22. Damn
Yeah,
near the whole team.
yeah. I heard about that.
So these were grown men out there
Bowling
playing
over
against
them
Miami. A
little
lot of them, yeah, not only, oh, what? 18-year-olds, nigga, 19-year-olds playing them.
boys.
But
You don't
I ain't gonna
stand a
lie,
chance.
Miami did have some old niggas on their team too. So it's in the system already. You know what I'm saying? For this shit to go on. It's a lot of non-regulation stuff, bro. And I just don't know where it's gonna go, fellas. You know what I'm saying? By them
Man,
not,
the way
putting no
saying it,
type
bro,
of
that's
prints
like
and shit
saying-
on this shit.
It's like saying niggas who like Brett Favre came back out of retirement at 45 who went back to playing pro sports. That sound like that's where that shit about to go. Niggas who should be in the league playing pro sports gonna keep playing college sports. Fuck
Yes, and that's yep. There it is. There you go. Because now a lot of these dudes is looking at getting a check in college now, because what they used to tell them, and most of y'all ain't gonna even go to the NFL. Y'all gotta have a backup plan. This type of shit. So now they thinking,
Fuck.
exactly. So now they thinking, well, fuck, I can get it now. There it is.
Get the check right here.
I ain't gotta go to
It is. I ain't got to.
Gotta sign
I can get this money.
no fucked up contract deal.
T, they could get this money. T, they get this money in high school. They get this money
look,
in
I was
high
just about
school,
to
my
say
brother.
that. I'm gonna give you another one. They don't have to go to college. They could do that shit in high school.
Yep. Yes, sir. Yep.
Son, whether people believe it or not, once you make enough money, you just making it for nothing at some point.
Yeah, you could set yourself up for life.
You set yourself up to life where you don't need no money. Would you? I mean, keep making money is still good, but what the fuck you gonna do with it?
Nothing but fucking.
Yeah, you maintaining. That's it. Yeah, at that point, like you're saying, you just maintain and make sure you keeping it. But yeah, bro, I wanted to tell you about that shit. I was just thinking about that shit, looking at some stuff. I said, man, where is this going at?
To tonight's show, finally. Sorry about the delay. Tonight we are going to talk about, is love enough anymore, or whatever, like relationship wise. I've been seeing a lot of podcasters have these relationship views. It's like everybody, you know what I'm saying, got these relationship views, and I got a video. We're gonna talk about some stuff in there, whatever. But I am your host, Top Tracks.
Ain't never on the spot. Solid Child 17.
MP dot on the spot.
Not on the spot, but
Gotta do it in order, baby.
Yeah,
Gotta do it in order.
Yeah. You don't remember the order from last week? Man, here crazy.
I'm gonna go straight into this damn video, bro, because it's gonna kind of set the tone for what we're gonna talk about or whatever. And while I'm looking at this one, I'm gonna see if I can find one more, and then we're gonna go to the questions.
All right.
Oh shit! Yeah, it's a good start off question. I mean, start off. I forgot what it was about till I just heard dude think he just said. This gonna set us off good right here, bro. Let's see.
If you can't handle a bad bitch, you shouldn't have a bad.
I don't want a bad bitch.
That's
that
what
ain't
they
never
said.
what I wasn't named. That's stupid. I know that's a whore. Listen to me.
Whoa.
Let me tell you why.
Whoa.
Let me tell you why.
These are the views of Louis.
Let me explain this to y'all.
Wait, now before you explain it, both of y'all give y'all take on what you think he about to say. Like what you like, the dynamic, you know what I'm saying? Like, so what do you think he's about to say about the whores and the bad bitches?
I think he about to talk about like how they, how they carry themselves. You know what I'm saying? It was
That they
a
need
attire
love too.
for them hoes to dress and act a certain way because they was fishing for money.
You would think
It's,
P
it's,
Dot is a pimp. Cause that bitch just said hoes need love too.
I know. I don't know where that came from.
I don't
I
know.
don't know
He
what
got it.
cloud
I
he.
think I think he wait till everybody say something and then say, let me say something different. Just
Let me say the worstest different
so
shit
we can
I could think
fucking
of.
be talking about it or whatever. Like bitch,
They
P
ain't
Dot,
looking
but
for.
no, P
But
Dot,
I
you know
think
what I'm saying? Listen.
I think it's the Italian hoes and shit,
And any
because I
music
think
you ever
women
listen to,
started.
any music you ever listen to, P Dot, since you saying it, because Silent not saying it. Did the rappers ever tell you to love the hoes?
Nah,
Mm. He told you get them bitches.
fuck them. Fuck them.
So why you trying to love the hoes, man?
Hey, somebody gotta do it. I'm just being stupid, dog. Don't
That's
be-
why. See, that's why they
Oh, we
got.
could tell
Don't be
because
stupid.
They got.
your
Don't
shit ain't
be
even going
nobody.
together.
It's
You
not.
just contradicted yourself.
Let's see what brother got to say.
That nigga say fuck the hoes, but we
Let
gonna
him
love
break
them.
it down. Let him break it down. I like this because this tells his age, and it tells me that I'm not tripping because I'm from his age demographic, and y'all are too. So when he say what he say, y'all gonna be like, yeah.
Yeah, I think, but just to give my little quick, I just from him the way he's saying it, I think he's referring to them acting. Well, that's what I think he's going to, referring to them acting a certain way, knowing that you want to be treated as a woman. But if you're going to be acting and dressing the attire of a woman of the night, if you're going to dress like a whore and you're going to act like a whore, and that
You're gonna get treated
that
like
you only.
yeah.
You this obvious
That's what he
is
bring
that
up,
the
though. See, that's
but then the
what
woman thing comes. So
What he
a
bring
woman
up,
a woman is totally different. A real woman don't know her difference and know her work with this shit.
we men, bro. We know we men now. We used to be young men. We used to be boys. With the shit that nigga bring up, though, you gonna be like, yeah, because y'all remember. Like, I'ma just ask this question: do you remember the hoes?
Yeah, they was dressed like whores. You couldn't
But guess what?
couldn't
I ain't
miss
talking
them.
about. No, look, I ain't talking about just the dress like part. You know the hoes by name. The hoes from your era, you know them hoes to be hoes.
Yeah, because they name was out there in the street. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
I wasn't a whore hunter, like, or a
So
whore
let me ask
whisperer
you this, Silent,
to
'cause
know
P-Dot not gonna
if a
be
bitch
real.
was
He gonna
dressed
say
in
some
church. I
dumb
would
shit.
know exactly she a whore without talking to her. Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you,
Mm.
in your era coming up, like if you had to
Mhm.
put on a number of known hoes, not the ones that was, secret hoes and all that type of shit.
Right.
I'm talking
Nigga
about
say the secret.
known hoes, like not that, little freaky on the side shit. I'm talking about known hoes. Like, if you had to put a number
Mhm.
on it, how many would you say it was?
How many did I say I knew over my lifespan?
Like in your childhood, I ain't like coming up. Like that's just all they did. Like, I ain't gonna write on you. Would you say it's more than 10?
Wait, what you mean? Wait, I'm trying to. You kind of lost me. What?
No, I'm saying like
How many
I'm
hoes
saying,
are?
like, my point is, I ain't talking about how many you came in encounter with. I'm saying like people that
No,
you
I know that. I'm saying like
females
that. I
you
just know
to
that
be
or whores. Like how
to
you?
be known hoes, and I'm saying that to say because I'm my point is the numbers, like the quantity of them. Like
You
like
asked me,
I
was
could
it a
say,
lot of people that I know for being hoes? Like,
yeah,
period. Like,
I could say
did
in
I?
my
I
era,
know a lot of people.
I could say
Not
it
really.
was
Not
about
really.
five. I could say about five. About 5 or 6
Yeah, that's what I
girls.
was probably. Yeah, that's what
You
I
know
was
what I'm
probably
saying?
thinking. Like
It
just in
wasn't
my
the.
just in my circle. Like I don't.
That's
You know what
what
I'm
I'm
saying? Like you
saying.
said, you
Like
weren't talking about the
that's
sneaky
what I'm.
links. and
Yeah,
all the other shit. Yeah, just
That's
people
what I'm
who was
saying.
like, yeah, bitch, I'm horn. Yeah, I'm fucking him type shit. Yeah, it wasn't.
Yeah, yeah.
It wasn't a
That's what I'm
significant
saying.
number
It
like they
wasn't the
was just
whole
out there.
demographic.
No,
It wasn't like
nah.
50%,
Cause a lot of
five.
that one
You
girl
know,
if be done fuck 10 niggas. So that's the
10
odds
niggas,
are
and
telling you it
it
wasn't
be
that
that
many.
one girl. It
Yeah,
don't
the
be like,
odds is telling you it wasn't that many.
you
Yeah,
see
yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying? It
I
don't be
would say
like
that.
10 of
I
them
would agree
bitches.
with
You
that.
know what I'm saying? You
Nah,
see what we
nah. I
saying,
mean, it
P-Dot?
depends on where you stay at, but I get what you're saying, though.
Yeah, you're
In
right.
my circle,
It
nah,
all
it wasn't.
depends on where you stay at. You right.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it wasn't. No, it wasn't like that. Definitely, it wasn't like that around it. But
It
it
wasn't
could have been if
extremely
I would
like,
have
it
knew.
wasn't,
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people. It could have been. You know,
they
but I
wasn't
didn't
running
know
up to be
a lot
hoes,
of people
like
like
type
talking
shit.
about
Like,
it.
you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah. I
Like,
didn't know.
it wasn't the do thing to do for females. You see what I'm saying?
right.
Yeah, the
I
ones
think,
that's what I'm saying. My circle wasn't that big anyway, neither. So it's like, it's the, how many people you know and shit. Like, cause
son,
if
I
I
can
know
tell y'all
500
right
people,
now, bro.
10 of them was definitely hoes. You see
I
what I'm
can tell
saying? But
y'all
if
right
you only
now.
know 100 people,
I didn't
yeah.
move in every area I didn't move in. It was a hoe. I
At
moved
least
in a
one
lot
or
of
two.
areas,
At
but
least
every
one or two.
Yeah.
area had
Yeah.
a hoe. You know what I'm saying? Like that was just, that's her. Like she just a hoe. Everybody done fucked with her. This, that, and the third. It
Mhm.
might, it like it. But I know for like in my lifetime, I know I can't say
Yeah.
I really ran across more than about 4 or 5 real holes. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just
I
just welcoming you to the neighborhood
that many that was real, like, the
on that
whole.
type of time.
But everybody got that. Everybody got them stories about the girl, voodoo, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But
Mhm.
it wasn't the whole demographic, bro. It wasn't the whole populace of women fighting for you to look like a hoe, dress like a hoe, this, that. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't. Matter of fact, they used to shun that shit. And now they have adapted it. So my point for showing this video is I'm gonna ask y'all them questions after y'all listen to what Dude said, but like, how has the dating market just changed with that demographic change? Like the shit we talking about right now. You know what I'm saying? From going from 5 hoes to hoes is the requirement. Like that's
I'm gonna say a lot of it stemmed from the confusion with women being independent and wanting to do their own thing versus them being feminists in the ways of the stuff that they believe
is
a
mixed,
woman's
Silas.
supposed to
It
be
is.
like you're supposed to do.
Liberation.
Right, son. It's mixed. They mix that shit together because the first
Yeah,
thing
because
they
when a
did
nigga was
is-
pimping you, it was a problem. But now that you're out there whoring, you looking for a pimp. It's a lot of shit.
That's true,
Oh, I
too.
just
That's
brought
true,
that up
too.
just to see.
But what I'm saying,
I'm not. I wouldn't put
is-
that with the 2 things. I would just bringing that up. But, yeah.
What I'm saying is,
You don't know what you want as a woman, but you think you
anything
do.
that they do, you're going to not say. You're going to be looked at bad as anything that tell, especially if you're a man, that tell a woman she can't do something. You see what I'm saying? That's just like the talk started with when when the woman would dress promiscuous, even though she got a husband already. Like, you got your husband already, so why you still? You know what I'm saying?
So I can feel good, so I can look good. That's what they're gonna think.
Facts.
And that's a part of that.
Facts.
And that's a part.
Uncomfortable
Knowing that
like
shit ain't comfortable.
It's a lot. It's a
Yeah.
part of why a lot of men. Well, I'm not gonna say a lot of men. I'm gonna say it's a part of why a demographic of men or percentage of men decide not to marry. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, because they don't know she's a loose
You don't
cannon. They
know.
don't know if she's
You
gonna
don't
go
know no
off the
more.
rocker and and really go into her full whorism. And how is
Do you
that
think
okay just
females-
because she's a woman to
Well, I ain't gonna say
get her
females,
rocks off
because you know you
with other
can't say
motherfuckers?
females, but do you think women feel like, I know men thinking like that? Let me change that. Let me try to be more. Or they standing on what they standing? They standing on the whole requirement.
Well, I think they should do it for themselves, and it should be a more of a
Trickle down effect.
respect thing. No,
Yeah.
a respect thing for themselves is what I'm saying. It should be a respect thing for you. You shouldn't do it because you feel like a man want this over that. I'm not, I'm not with that bullshit either.
Yeah.
They need to feel like they should be respected, and this is what respect is. Respect has a requirement, and it's
It
not
do.
looking the way you look, man. It's not being the way you are. It's not taking this money from this man because you want to live comfortably. It's about you. If you say you feminist and you own your own and you know woman power, well, get your shit. Handle your business. Deal with
the
your
difference is the
your
difference
depressions.
is
and
the difference
you'll
is
find
we got-
somebody.
we losing you in this conversation. The difference is that women, just because you are a woman, well, I'm gonna stop saying that. Just because you are a female, niggas is calling that a woman.
Most definitely.
That's the problem. And they like, fuck,
Yeah.
since you a female, you a woman too. But no, you don't. That
Men and look,
you
niggas
should
want what
be
they
a
want
woman.
too, chap. So even when they see a whore, they still want to treat her like a what? A housewife.
They still
And some
want
of them
to
do
like
that shit
housewife.
a lot.
Exactly.
Yeah. So they
we
got the,
definitely
they got
have
the
a
game
fault.
fucked up
And
too.
let me
Hell
just
yeah, we
say,
do.
Let me get him through.
Because
Want your
about to
dick
get hot.
wet.
Look, I was born in 1986, right? That mean in 2000, 1996, I was 10. 2006, I was 20. This year, I'll be 40 years old. I'm a grown man, right? So I come
Good
from,
math.
I'm an old so I come from an era from my block. You from Irvington, Newark, New Jersey, 20th Street and Clinton Avenue. That's the what? The whole stroll, right?
Okay.
What I see.
You know
what
what I'm telling you is this: when I go outside and I see women with certain clothes on, they ass out on the top, and they walking around like that. I remember seeing the whores that selling the like this. I'm serious. It started like this. I started when I was younger. The hoes that
You
was
was
selling
selling
the
cat.
vagina.
You see how they
Sure
dismissing what he's saying though,
Like a
it's
Chinese
because
store.
they don't-
She was
all
selling
them
cat like a
niggas
Chinese store.
That's over. Look at him. He like, dog, he on to something. Like, yeah, bitch, he on to something. But is you agreeing with him or is you
Or you
downplaying
listening?
his
It's
point?
not really all you're
Because
agreeing with
it's
it,
not
or
the
you're
popular
listening.
opinion.
Because I don't think a lot of people be listening to what people really like. You hear him, but are you really listening? Because if you really listening, you listening to the man tell you what's happening out there. Because I still see that it's the same shit he describing right now, bro. I promise you.
Yeah, bro.
I do. You
Right
see
on
it
shelf,
every
nigga.
day. You see it
Every
every day. And one thing I be telling people, bro, ain't nothing worse than seeing a motherfucker.
Nigga, I
walking
stay
around
around
in
Chef. That's why I
PJs
said that.
Oh,
I
I'm
ain't
not
going.
saying
I ain't
no.
going to get nothing.
Them the real prostitutes on shelf.
I ain't looking for
Well,
it.
yeah,
Chef.
that-
I
He
ain't
ain't
Yeah.
talking about the real
But-
prostitutes. No, he ain't talking about
we-
the real prostitutes. He
No,
Chef
talking
said
about
you ain't
the
gotta go, Chef. Nigga, I ain't going
But look,
nowhere.
This the thing, though. I was having this conversation with a coworker.
Go ahead,
I
P.
know you ain't going nowhere.
Oh.
Fuck, I ain't going nowhere.
Hell
either,
no,
but I'm
I ain't
just
looking
saying.
for that shit.
We was
Man.
at.
But if you want to though, them hoes be in the street. But go ahead.
Matter of
one
fact,
step.
Tyler, we
Almost
we
hit one of them
going to
hoes.
get lunch from right there by day and night at Gentilly Wings, right?
Almost hit
we-
one of them hoes. See, ma'am, I
Bro,
did not
we
see
in
you.
there,
Did
And,
not see you.
Bitch had on a
Motherfucker come in
bikini
that
with
bitch.
a
Bikini,
jacket on.
and it's
And-
cold outside with a jacket on.
With a jacket on. Yeah.
motherfucker
Fucking
come
right.
in that bitch,
I stay
dog,
around the same way.
and nigga, how you still come outside in the same clothes you went to bed in last night? Your motherfucking
shit.
pajamas.
Cause you
Like,
Like
nasty.
that-
about that shit, boy.
Like,
How you really had that
bro.
on yesterday, though, P? That's
But that's what I'm saying. So,
how
but
you knew.
mind you, you got on underwear. You ain't got no underwear on, no bra.
So
you
you
just come
making
straight out the
so
house like
you
that.
be taking mental notes of
You
the
a-
underwear.
Wait, what?
How you knew she had it on yesterday and today?
Nigga said you're a
Nigga,
little
the
too
shit
detailed.
dirty
I
looking.
think that's what he said.
That shit be looking
He
dirty, dingy like a motherfucker.
Oh, you
like
be
probably
looking.
Had this shit on
Aight,
for about 3-4
aight, I
fucking
heard
days.
you.
That nigga,
How
that's stupid.
time nigga didn't woke P Dot up. That's he. So once you go to talking about that nasty shit, then here come P Dot. But let me finish the video.
We ain't going.
They're selling the They was walking around with them little shorts on, tights with the ass out, coming by the cars, and nearby,
bitches
and
go
they
to
hop in the
Walmart and that
cars,
shit now.
and they was selling the. I go on the internet. 2026, 20 years later, the women are.
They go to Walmart and that shit.
Why did they gotta be whores?
I just told you why.
I know what the fuck.
What she said?
You heard what she said? Why they gotta be whores? Bitch, he telling you why. Because they look like whores to him. In his era.
That's what they
To
look
take
like.
away from what he was actually doing. But she's also she's also cutting off of what he's actually trying to tell her. Like, he wasn't even calling all other women that dress like that whores. He was speaking of, this is the whore attire. So women out here thinking they are these strong, powerful women or whatever else, and they not selling their pussy the way they think another girl is doing it. You're not considered, or you wouldn't believe that somebody would think that you're a whore. I could see your monkey, bitch. I wasn't even looking for that motherfucker.
Wasn't even looking for it.
I ain't even know you had one.
What?
I thought you was a transgender. How fat
That
you
man
think it is? Like, what the fuck?
Go get the sandwich.
Bitch, you come on, man. Like, some of that shit is you gotta see the argument in that and why people would believe you're a whore.
Yeah.
So when she says, why they gotta be whores, with the soft, subtle voice to try to, cut some of the let me say,
masculine energy out.
Cut some of the product down. Yeah, cut some of the product. You try to that man ain't called nobody no hoe, child. So that's what I'm saying too. Like, she confused the conversation on purpose, so it could look like
so supportive.
it's on attack. Yeah, she feel attacked, and they're competitive too, child. That's what it is, son. And they don't want to admit it. A lot of them are very fucking competitive, son.
They're competing against each other.
I'm telling you. From your fucking mama to your auntie to your grandma to your little cousin, women are very competitive, bro. And and I'm telling you, son, like, you could just it could be something lil. It could be something lil. They automatically think it's something against them. It could be the best. It could be the best information they got for their life, but because it's not in a way that it was told to them, the way they took it. If they take it the wrong way, then they automatically think it's a competition. I was just watching something today, and the little dudes were saying they wanted to go stay with their daddy because the mama house had burnt down and shit, and they was living in a hotel and shit, which wasn't her fault, correct? It wasn't her fault or none of that shit. But the little dudes, they liked it where they wanted to stay. They was in Philly, and their daddy got a house in Philly, and they just wanted to go stay with their daddy. She tried to make it seem like she tried to make the little boys feel bad about leaving her because they had a conversation with the daddy about them going to stay with him. She told her sons, well, go ahead. If you just won't leave your mama out here like this, go ahead then. I ain't worried about you. Go ahead, pack your shit and go. You see what I'm saying? You won't go with your daddy. You won't go against your mama. But this is what. Okay, and that's a part of. That's what they do when they think they're in competition, though. When competition is it, is gaslighting, is all that shit. That's exactly what that was. That's exactly what that was. So that's what I mean by, I hate to go on a little rant about shit, but I just wanted to explain that because I don't want women to make them think I hate women and all this shit here. I love y'all, but y'all be having that shit twisted when it comes down to getting into an argument or a debate or anything that goes against what you believe.
Or really just being realistic sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes that shit just be
coming to a conclusion. Yeah. And it's not caused for, and that's what it's doing. It's causing confusion because you can't get your way a certain way.
All they gonna say is you want your way, so they gotta have their way.
Competition. See, it keeps going, chap. Exactly. It gonna keep going. I'm telling you.
Man,
That's why niggas just
yeah.
sometimes
Them
niggas just
motherfuckers
leave
get
it all,
mad
leave it
too, 'cause
alone completely.
You gonna get mad at you too because you know it's a. But I ain't tripping. But you know one thing, I'm gonna win. You just gotta let them think they won. That's all, dog.
You gotta, ain't that crazy? You know what? You know what? You see what I'm saying? That's
I'm telling you, son. Motherfucker be
that's
like,
not even logical.
why you laughing? I'm laughing because I gotta let you win.
You don't.
And I know I'm right. That's why I'm like, what? Only thing gonna
It
keep
causes
me
stress and all kind of shit, man.
exactly.
When men realize shit a lot faster, or give up quicker than women, especially when we wrong. You know, we give up if we right, but we, especially when we wrong, it's not that serious. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it'll get there. It'll get to that point to where it becomes that serious, and then all kind of shit go on after that. But it is, though. You could just see it, and it's cute to me because I love women. You know what I'm saying? I think it's cute. But it's like, come on now, you gonna hurt yourself doing this shit.
You heard me. Like,
right. It's not, But I get it. I understand the differences. That's all I want to pinpoint to. I can understand the differences because we ain't always right. But it's the way we take information. I think is the misconnect with men and women sometimes.
let me let him finish.
Make them whores though.
They selling.
Schools used to have posters of girls
listen what I'm telling you.
on their wall. But now all of a sudden, because you post pictures,
I'm telling you. Look, I'm telling you now. Listen what I'm saying. You're not listening to what I'm saying.
I'm listening.
I said in 2006.
Based off of you and the people you see.
Listen to me. In 2006, hear me out.
I'm listening.
This the whole strobe.
I thought
They're
you was
selling
listening.
vagina here. These are the tricks.
Right.
I'm selling crack. They're selling vagina. They have on the same clothes. And you too young to remember this. So you wouldn't know this. So all you young girls now, that's your age, you're wearing. If I take the pictures from 2006 and brought them up, they selling in these outfits that you guys are walking around with. Dress for the job you either have or you want. So what I'm trying to tell you is.
So what if I feel like because
the most had booty shorts and shit back then too, but for the most part, I give you.
I'm a drug dealer.
No, you're insecure. That where your journey is a personality trait because you don't know who you are without it, and that's an assumption.
I would agree with you.
And I can say every like no, because some people just like nice.
That is a good assumption.
I would say that you're right 80% of the time.
Now, if you can't handle a bad bitch, you should.
That last part got a little spicy, huh?
It's a good. I mean, she better jab back. Shit, she trying to help her for hoes.
She was getting upset.
Of course.
Hey, of course. So you got to bring up what? Like I say, competition, challenge.
That nigga said, I would say you right for 80% of niggas.
I know.
85%
exactly.
Of niggas or whatever. Don't debate it at all. Let her know. Yeah, you are right. You are correct. But that's my point, bitch. Because 80 of y'all is dressing like 20% of them. Whores. Let's continue. You dress. That's what the man's saying. So you're actually making his point. But because you think it's a man against a woman shit, you look to stab what you thought was his insecurities. Just like obviously being a whore is yours. Am I cooking y'all? Right now I'm gonna let this shit bake for about 450. Put it on 450 about 10 minutes. I don't like my cookies burnt.
Me neither, chap. I'm trying to tell these motherfuckers, man. Trying to tell them though. Man, come on, man. Chop said it, bro. You gotta let them win. Let her think she won. The truth gotta come out. Just get that fucking egg off your face and go make me a sandwich when you finish getting that. I'm just playing. I had to throw it in there, ladies. I'm just
But I ain't gonna
bullshit.
lie. That's when that shit get hard though. Because even though you're in a relationship,
hmm
when you do get into them arguments and shit, you still gotta do your thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
I guess that's where the love come into play, or whatever.
Walk out. You gonna walk out like your daddy?
So let me ask y'all this the first question. Do you
Motherfuckers will tell you.
think love alone is enough to keep a relationship together today?
Nah, I
In
don't.
today's
I don't
society.
believe it. Yeah. Even back then, I don't think it did. But it's even more
Yeah, back
commercial
then,
now.
boy, love, but Tina Turner loved the fuck out Ike.
Mm-hmm. She did.
No,
He ain't love her back though.
love
Nah, that
went
nigga ain't
along.
love her. She was a tool. She
Right, but
was a
love
money
went
maker.
along. Used to go a longer way. Then
That's what I just said, Chab. It's the longer nowadays it's more commercial than it was. It didn't
right,
mean shit back then either because they was making money. People would
right.
people remember the grandmas and them used to tell they daughters and shit, girl, stay at home with that nigga. I don't give a fuck if he beating you up. You see how good you living? Man,
Mm-hmm.
nobody go. You see, all that type of talk was going on.
Right.
So these women have
Yeah.
been conditioned through all that shit, dog. So
Right.
now look at the girls now, bitch, get paid, bitch. Throw that cat in
Wow.
in a circle
the
and make that
bag.
nigga
You're living for the
to get the
ancestors.
bag.
Collect their coins.
He living through there, chop. There you go. That was that old Negro spiritual that was telling them, get that money. Stay in that money, girl, so you can live comfortably. Nobody don't want to be like this and this and that and that. You see what I'm saying? Like, but you do have those stories too, where you just seen couples stay together. Damn, grandma and them, y'all still y'all 60 years in?
Girl,
God
I
damn.
did what
So
I
they
had
got
to
those
do.
stories too.
Look, I
I'm
did
saying
what I
those
had
beautiful
to do.
stories. Oh no, not that. Yeah, not that bitch. I ain't talking about that, but I get what you're saying from the last part. But I'm saying they have other couples on the other side of that P that actually been together for a long time. Because of their love for each other. They both had jobs or whatever. They took care of each other. You know what I'm saying? So money wasn't a thing for them. Love was the only thing left. But when you have to choose between one, or you feel like one is the other, then this is when you have all this other, all this fuck shit. And a lot of these women today, like I was talking about, it's like a damn near automatic thing. This is why a lot of them are so fucking delusional about having this 1% man in a dream that they think they want, because you're not,
Being realistic.
yes, you're not being, like you said earlier, you're not actually being realistic about who you are and what you actually want. You basing it off of social standards, social media, and the people that you admire on TV. Because when you see relationships, that's the relationship sometimes you wish you had, instead of trying to work on who you are and what kind of relationship you deserve to be in.
I'm gonna say I believe that it should, but like Silence said, dealing with the new social norms and all that stuff, it's not. Because at the end of the day, if you really do love that person, you're supposed to stand by them, right? Like, forgive. You're gonna have your little ups and down moments. Everybody understand that. That's just a part of going through a relationship or marriage or any endeavor that involves people. You gonna have ups and downs. But the way shit looking out there right now, I'm seeing why, like Chop said earlier, a lot of men are choosing not to marry because some of these, bruh, I kid you not, I see daily videos on Instagram, YouTube, and shit where ladies are getting up there with some of the most unrealistic expectations and telling dudes, oh, you can't even talk to me unless you make this kind of money. How you ever gonna find out who the person is if they can't talk to you? Because obviously, if I can't talk to you, you can't know what kind of money I make. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So
They have stereotyped your ass for what you got on. So you're right. You're right about that.
like, oh, you
could be rich as fuck.
And, right. You don't look like this.
You never know.
You don't
like
look
that.
the part with they goof
Right.
ass. Yeah. That shit goofy.
At the end of it all, seeing what I'm seeing now and knowing what knowing where I'm at and what I'm seeing with these people out there, I'm glad I'm married, bro. Cause that shit would, bro, I probably would have been snapped off on a bunch of bitches out there with the dumb ass shit. Man, if you get your dumb ass on away from here, cause that shit's stupid, bro. Let's just be calling it for what it is. That shit is stupid. So many of what I see have band together. They done band together to come up with this unrealistic ideology that love must cost something. And that's not real. Now, can it relate? Now, wait. Matter of fact, let me answer your question. Can love be enough in today's time to keep a relationship going? Yes, but you and that person have to really love each other. It can't be one side. That I will say.
That's true. That's true. That's true. It's not gonna happen like that, but that's true. They gotta be the same thing, like give and take versus, you doing it for that person versus them doing it, gotta be doing it for each other. But next question is love or stability more important than building a long-term relationship?
Is love and stability more important?
Is love or stability?
Oh, is stability or love more important when building a long-term relationship? That's a tough one.
I'm gonna answer first. I think stability is better for a long-term relationship than love, because you can learn to love somebody that you like versus just saying you love them and you might just be in strong like or lust for that person versus really like being in love. When you go to talking about stability, you're talking about somebody that they make sure bills get paid, you eat lunch, fucking you got gas in your car, you have a car, you got insurance, all that type of shit. It's a lot of things that I could say a stable person that you might not really be in love with, but can help you. But you might like that person, and later on learn to love them or whatever. I think that's part of the problem. Like even with love, like people mistaking the love and lust is two different things. Like you ain't gonna love somebody that's unstable to you, because that's not love to you. They gotta be stable. The love gotta be stable. You ain't gonna revert to that person if the love is not. Fuck, it just is what it is. If it's not stable, that's why I say stability is more important or whatever.
And after reading the question earlier yesterday, I pretty much came to the same conclusion, because you could love a person, but any amount of instability in that person, right, can cause you to have issues with that person. If I'm making sense to y'all at this point,
Yeah.
because you could love them all your life and do everything you can to get them to a better place, a better space, or this or that, you know, but constant fluctuations in their instability or throw everything off for you, right? Which starts causing like I guess you could say internal conflicts. Like, if do I love this person enough to? You're gonna tell them, right? You're gonna tell them that what they're doing that's causing the instability is affecting you in a certain way. Now, I will say this: even at that point, there has to be a line drawn in the sand to say that we can't go beyond this point, because if we continue down this road, we're not gonna, we're not gonna. Uh, there's no benefit coming from it, right? For you or for me. So you have to love that person enough to let them get their shit together, and you just, you try to show them the way, you try to help them along as best you can, but you know they need to become stable all on their own, because you can't hold their hand and continue to do the work to keep your stability up. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So I really do feel to believe that sometimes stability is more important. However, if you two unstable motherfuckers financially and you
All the
love
love
each
in the
other,
world ain't gonna save you.
yeah, all the love in the world ain't gonna save you. All the love in the world ain't gonna save you. Y'all both, somebody got to become the financially stable person, because you going nowhere, like nowhere and nowhere
That
fast.
stability fight will fuck around and kill the whole relationship.
It does. But here's the fucked up part. You could have two stable motherfuckers together and they still wind up breaking up. You see what I'm saying? So it's kind of like a 50-50. Because I've seen where, the man financially stable, the wife a stay-at-home wife. Like, I was watching Cheaters one time. Dude making like $200,000 a year, or like $200,000 a year as a truck driver. So that means he always gone. But he got a nice house. He got about 3-4 cars. His girl don't want for nothing. She ain't, anytime she need money for something, he gave it to her without question, without hesitation. He set up a bank account, so every time he gets some money, he puts the money in her account. He come home, find his old lady cheating on him. And the first thing she said was, "You always gone." He like, "Well, I'm always gone because you need to, you want to live like this, right?" So all the love in the world can't keep a unhappy unhappy person there. All the stability in the world can't keep a person there. Sometimes it's just about whether a person just not satisfied. I'm sorry, I dragged on. I digress. But yeah, I believe it's 50-50 at this point. Like, that shit be weird.
What you got, Silent?
Yeah, I see what both of y'all saying with that point. I think for me, I think one complements the other versus the question that was asked, like one against the other. I think they work intertwined, because if you love somebody, I think being stable is one of the best ways you could show them that you love them, by wanting stability with them. A lot of people don't really understand that, so they confuse it and they put it against each other. So I would say I think they complement each other more than being versus each other, but because of society norms, uh, people choose one or the other when it comes to uh something that they want, whether that's love or stability. Because like Pete, I just said about the situation with the dude, you can have all the money in the world, but you know your girl's still a whore. You know, she don't want to be called a whore because she's not satisfied. But you wind up staying with the nigga to use his money. So your stability overpowered your love because you still, you know what I'm saying? Because instead of you just telling the man that you're not satisfied and just leaving the situation and getting it on your own and going to finish fucking whoever else you was fucking, you decided to stay in that situation. So I think his love for her was showing her that, hey, I can keep you stable. And sometimes that bites you in your ass when you actually love somebody.
I guess this is a new age question because we all old age, but y'all might should a man always be the financial provider in a relationship?
I go.
Okay.
Should a man always be the financial provider in a relationship? I say it like this. They both should want to be, but I think there should be a mutual understanding in how are we gonna financially be together. So if that's his job to, if he feel like that's his job to take care of all the bills and all the extra shit financially, then he should play his role, and he shouldn't have a problem with would come with that because that's the role he picked. If a woman wants to financially handle the burden, a man shouldn't feel small about that because that's what he chose to be in the relationship with. As long as you know your place and understand why we work together, why is this relationship better than others? Why is this going this way? It's because we have an understanding of we have an understanding of financially being secure in your partner, basically. You're financially secure in your partner. But if you're not, then this will become a problem because your woman might feel like you should be the sole provider. And if you don't know that, then here comes the dilemma. Maybe you shouldn't be with that woman. Maybe you shouldn't be with that situation. Sometimes men get pressured into feeling like they should be the financial provider, even if
that ain't even your MO. Like you don't even get down like that.
Even if that's not that you like her so much, you're trying to impress her, and all the other shit, and you wind up putting yourself in a situation or predicament that you really wasn't ready for. So I would say
basically knew you was out to leave.
Yeah, don't rush into something that you actually want when it overrides, what you actually, is what you actually can do or provide. And even at that time, you still should have a self pride in yourself to where you want to take care of your family as a man, even if
Right.
that's financial. If you could build a house, bitch, and your old lady make all the money, go build a fucking house, though.
Build the house, nigga. She could
You know what
bring
I'm
all the
saying?
shit.
Yeah, don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't worry about trying to bring in more jobs, nigga. Go finish the house. Go finish your dream home. You know what I'm saying? Don't be trying to catch up with her. Don't compete with women. We talked about that earlier. Don't do it,
Yeah.
player.
I
Don't
kid you
do it.
not. I've been saying that shit for the last 2 days. We gotta get out that fucking competition. We not in competition with them. So why the fuck
Once
are we
you
still trying to
decide
compete with
to
them?
be someone's partner, bro, it's a partnership after that. It's no more just you.
Relying on me, yeah. That type of mentality. I know
Cause
you.
like
I
I
know
see, I
you gonna
always
do it. You're
see,
like, yeah, it's selfish.
you could die even if you marry. You could die, and then you can definitely be on your shit and left all the money and this, that, and the third. If you leave it to the wrong person, meaning to your wife,
Mm,
it's spending
mm.
wrong and all this, that, and the
All
third.
that you did go down the drain.
Nigga, that shit going straight down the drain.
So
Your
as a
children,
man, you
your
did,
great grandchildren ain't gonna never motherfucking see
yeah.
that money, but you got to know that.
It could definitely be meaningless. Yeah, Chad, you're right. Even if you think I'm supposed to take all the burden and I do it, like where does that leave the foundation, like you're saying, bro? So I think people need to be more
Broken, shattered.
aware of that than worried about, if they should be a sole provider. Because a man can use that against a woman, and a woman can use that against a man. It all depends on the
Right.
situation.
Facts. Let me see what the next question is. Can a relationship survive if the woman makes more money than the man? I'm gonna
Wait,
start.
we ain't get P. We ain't get
yeah,
P.
go ahead, P.
Answer on that financial situation. Does a man
wait.
supposed to? And ask him the question again, John. That last.
No. I remember the question you gotta ask it.
Okay.
I would say in my grandfather and grandmother's time, probably in my great grandmother's time. Yeah. Because during those times, there wasn't a lot of space in the type of workforce we're in now, where a woman could get in and put in the same type of work a man could put in, right? Because it was basically, I'm not gonna say frowned upon, but it was like, nah, I don't think she can do that. They wanted to treat the women a certain type of way, right? They didn't want those fragile little women trying to do certain things in the workforce we in now. But
Right.
but
They
looking
definitely
at
wasn't sitting at home though too, so you can't leave that out now.
right,
Yeah,
so
they wanted them to do it financially. That's because it was a household being taken care of, and they ain't had to worry about that. But continue.
right. But then again, back then, the man made enough money to be able to take care of all that because the cost of living was so
No.
low.
What I'm saying is he didn't have to come home and vacuum, nigga. That's what I'm saying. Because she did it already.
Right.
That's why your ass was financially responsible, nigga, because
Right.
home was taken care of. That's what I'm saying. More than now. That's all I was saying. Yeah. I was just saying you left that
The
part
home
out
was
of it.
taken
Of
care of.
why the final
The children was taken care of. The home was taken care of. The children was taken care of. He had a hot meal to come home to. Bath water was ran. Evening clothes was out. Ready for him to get out the tub and stuff like that. But when the dynamic shifted and quiet as kept, when women got in the workforce, it was like not a lot of time got devoted to that. Right? And for those that
still want to be treated, that's the crazy part, though. Yeah, they know times and change, and it's shit more leaning on their side, but still want to be treated like a traditional woman? Question marks? What the fuck?
So,
you're not traditional no more, man. But anyway,
so when you look at it like that,
traditional ass don't pick up a plate.
We got more bills. We got less income on the man, Because if he got to take care of all the bills in the household, but the bills are steady going up, but the pay isn't going up, the weight must be evenly distributed, right? Or so we would think.
Right.
The weight should be evenly distributed at this point because one income alone is not going to suffice the amount of bills that's steadily piling up in the household. And then we got to look at modern times. Steady adding on this, credit card, shopping, clothing expenditure, hair, nails, and shit like that. Like, they got a lot of women that don't really do all that, and I get it. But the extra expenditures that's coming up, along with the rising cost of living, but not the actual wage increase to meet the cost of living, is a financial burden on a man. So at the end of the day, no. No, you should not be the sole financial responsible person for everything, and especially not in today's time, because children cost money, I cost money, my wife costs money, my house costs money, my lights cost. You see what I'm saying? So at some point, you gotta kind of understand that this ain't them day and age our great grandparents or our grandparents where the man had to be responsible for everything. And the only way he can be responsible for all that is if he have the financial income coming in to meet all the needs like that. And then at that point,
I think that because men take that stance, they don't push themselves to make sure they make it themselves. If that makes sense. Like, all right. For instance, like I was saying about leaving the legacy. If I could fucking take care of everybody, and she could take care of everybody without me, you know what I'm saying? My legacy lives on because
you lay down the framework.
My children gonna survive versus
be right back.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because the person that took on them after me, if something do happen to me, could fucking do the same shit I could do. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, if she make 100,000, I'ma make 105, nigga. It's a competition.
You're gonna put in the extra 5.
It's a competition, but it's a friendly competition. It ain't like no real war. Like, you know, how much can we put into whatever to make sure we got everything we need for our children and grandchildren? And you know what I'm saying? Like,
how do you set
that might for people to be able to
really
say,
be?
Yeah, look, I put my children straight, and I just put X amount of dollars aside for my grandchildren. Like, what, nigga? Like, who the fuck? Like, yeah, that's the type of shit I'm on. So.
Yeah, but see, that comes with just making sure the framework, like you gotta have a proper framework set up for that too. You see what I'm saying? Like, you could say, oh, I wanna have these said things set up for my children and grandchildren, but the framework for how you set it up, like you said, if you make it 105 a year, how much of that 105 are you gonna put into a trust? Or like I've been trying to.
No, that's a different conversation.
I'm saying, but that's what I'm saying. That still kind of goes with being financially responsible.
No, I'm saying that's a different conversation because we talking about who make the money. Like, if the man make the money or the woman make the money. It's like this: if the man make the money, the woman feel like she ain't gotta make the money. And if the woman make the money, the man feel like he ain't gotta make the money. You know what I'm saying? Look at fucking Mary J. Blige husband, fucking Christina Aguilera, fucking not Christina Aguilera, Britney Spears people, whatever his fucking name was or whatever. Like, niggas that you gonna bum it out because your bitch make more money than you. Like I ain't gonna say bitch, I'm sorry. Because your woman make more money than you. No, nigga, make what she make. Just like the same thing I would say to my woman because if something happened to me, my
You need to
children
be able to
life
take care of
still
everything.
everything still need to move the same way.
Right.
So if you can't fucking like if I'm making 100,000 and you can't make nowhere near 100,000, now my family about to be in poverty. Not because of not because of the government or none of that stupid shit, but because of me and because of who I picked to take on the legacy. You see what I'm saying?
Right. They would need to
So
be able to step up to
I
the
feel
plate
like
and say, I
I
gotta
feel like
carry the
it
torch from
should
here.
be that's a fun competition to me. Oh, they made 20,000 yesterday. Let me see if I can make 20,000. My goal is 20,000, but if I can get more than that, then yeah, because
That's
that's
lit.
because I know
Right.
that's gonna push her, and she gonna go get. You know what I'm saying? Like fucking right. Like ain't no. That's how it should be. Fucking that's exciting type shit. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Because I could take care of anybody, but at that point, you know, as you my child, it's like no, we're supposed to be partners. So if we partners, we should want to be equals versus being taken care of. But you know, when we getting treated shitty, bro, like niggas be doing down bad shit, like they never had somebody even care about them type shit, like really just
But
care
that
about,
I
let
think that's
alone
kind
love
of
them.
like
You know what I'm saying?
now if you really break it down on that level though, bro, think about it. How many people really did? I mean, they have people that care about them, but how much did they really care? You see what I'm saying? Because for a nigga like the outline that you just laid out, where niggas be out there just fucking with people and using and abusing them. Could it be because they were used and abused, and they feel like that's the only way to live now? Like
Exactly. Or
motherfucker,
that's how
use
they
me,
feel
you
what real
motherfucker,
love
use me
is.
up,
Like, bro,
right?
I've seen real love scare people away. Not just not just women, you know, men too.
Men
Like
too, yeah.
fucking
And that's
spook.
because
Like the
people been
fuck?
so. And
She
I,
too
I think I
serious,
had
bro.
to I think I
I
had to
can't
break
talk
this
to
shit
her,
down
bro. I
one
can't
day,
even
bro.
play
It's
with her
like
like that.
we had to. I think me and Silent was having that discussion one day, bro, and people don't really understand that
Yeah, I'm back.
all those times that you were being straight up 100% with somebody, being authentically you, putting your best foot forward with them, and then get shitted on by the same people that you love and care about, then you turn around and be like, well, damn, if I did all that and motherfucker turned around and shitted on me. Then when the next person come along and say they love me or they care about me and this, that, and the other, I'm not gonna know how to receive that shit now because I just got shat on. Motherfucker
Mm,
just shitted on me. So now I don't know how to fucking act. I'm gonna pretend, but deep down inside, man, I don't trust you. You know what I'm saying? But and that's because people been done got into a relationship or friendship or whatever with somebody, bro, and get fucked over by the same people that say, "Oh, I care about you," but then you fuck over me, and now we back to square one on my end. You moving on with your life. You see what I'm saying? So now it's like, man, the next person that come along, I'm fuck with them with a long handle spoon. I'm gonna keep them at a distance. Yeah, I say I love you, but I don't know about all that.
so it take a people a lot to admit something happened to them. So
It do,
it take a lot
and
to
it's even more hurtful
say it, like
when you
say it
when
happened because it's like you gotta admit to being manipulated or stupid or dumb and all that type of shit. Like that shit hard, like to admit that somebody got over on you, but like it happens. Like, take it from. Like, I know I ain't always want to accept it, but fuck, it is what it is. We all learning, bro. Like, ain't nobody wake up and just was the realest nigga. Like,
No,
no.
that took years of hurt, anguish, and fucking
Man,
practice.
niggas don't talk about what happened and when would build them to that point. Everybody don't.
And that goes for both men and women. So it ain't like it's just, it's a one-sided affair. That shit happens to everybody, bro. But I think the biggest point that to be taken and made from this is you just gotta know how to pick it up and use better discernment after that.
That's a great point.
All right.
What you got, Silent?
I ain't hear the question. I had just came back.
Okay. The question is, as a man, how would you feel if your woman made more money than you? Like, would the relationship be able to
Mhm.
work like that?
Yeah, yeah, it would, and I wouldn't have a problem. I wouldn't have a problem with it unless unless it becomes a problem. Like if a problem is created because you make more money, then yeah, I would have to remove myself from that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's no fixing it if they telling you, certain things, even if they don't outright tell you, like it just, the mood, how they act, when y'all out together, you know, just certain little things, nitpicking and stuff like that without actually telling you. Sometimes women want you to just get it, without them having to do that because they want to look like they the nice one in the situation. But knowing that this might be some mean ass shit that I'm about to do, but this is how I feel. A lot of times men feel like that too and play women off, uh, basically blow them off, as they say, you know what I'm saying? Or treat them like they ain't shit until they finally, get tired of the shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's a difference there, but I think it's also a dilemma if somebody feels a certain type of way, whether that's a insecurity or, well, yeah, if there's insecurities involved, whether that's the woman making more money or the man feeling like he's not worthy because he don't make as much money as sometimes the man can create the problem because of that. I remember Martin had a good show on this conversation, um or this question you're asking, when he found out that Gina made more money than him just because of the hours, that she do. She didn't make more money hourly. She just made more money, period, because of the hours she put in. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so he was actually making more for about an hour, but it was, you see what I'm saying? So
She put in a lot
he
of
he
hours
made
to
this
get that money.
he made this big ass cabacol about the shit. You see what I'm saying? Like he went all the way left with it. I know y'all remember that episode. That's when he
Mhm.
yeah, when he did all that extra shit. Uh Goat, give me just the expensive shit you got in here. Goat, but give me goat. Billy Goat. Billy Goat Gruff. Bring me two of them. So, he went stunting and, flashing the money and shit. But your grandma and them be knowing, or the mamas be knowing and shit. So they was over there talk crazy about him and shit. But once he realized his insecurities were being put out on the forefront because Gina is so independent and proud in who she is and shit like that. And she was also patient with that nigga too. Patient
Right.
about the shit. Her her things that she accomplished made him feel a certain type of way. And I think a part of her fed into what Martin's insecurities was too as well, because knowing that she, come from a different background, and knowing things different, and knowing things that she's been around some more expensive stuff and this and that, a lot of the times these things clash when somebody come from a poor background versus a rich background, and when they come together, them type of insecurities will come out. So I would say, I wouldn't have a problem with it, and I would say to men, be more secure about who you is, because hey, who knows? You bag your billionaire, you know what I'm saying? Play your cards right. It ain't always about what you got. It's about how you present yourself and the people around you. The motherfucker think you got $1 million just by how you coming at them. You know, uh, Sean, just thinking about episodes of shit we used to watch and shit. The Wayans brothers, that nigga Sean was going with Paul Abdul on that bitch, and she met that nigga, what you call him, and she was, but she had ulterior motive in the situation. But it's like, she saw him, and it wasn't, well, how much money you got. It was his because she already got all that. You see what I'm saying? So it was more about his conversation, how cool he was, and she wanted a baby too. So he was a big black nigga. So of course she wants the best and healthiest baby that she can have. So I think it's, I think it could be cool. That's if you're comfortable with it. Just to sum it up. Yo, yo.
Damn. My bad. I was just letting you finish. Next question. Is it fair to expect? Is it fair to expect financial stability before dating? Seriously.
Yes. It's crucial. Financial stability before dating is definitely crucial because
Is it unfair or is it fair? You say, is it unfair or is it fair?
is it fair? And I would say financial stability before dating would be a fair thing because I've been in that situation where I wasn't the one who was financially stable. You know what I'm saying? Even though I had a little something, I ain't had enough of it coming in to see I was financially stable. And it became apparent one day when a little chick I was dating wanted to go to Victoria's Secret. I went with her. She tried on some shit, or she just went picked out some shit. She was like, "You gonna buy this for me?" I was like, "I don't have no money." And she looked at me. She was like, "You don't have $20 on you that you could spend on a brown panty set that's on sale?" I was like, "No." And bro, why that shit led to a whole argument?
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong. This was a little chick that had her own money. Right? Had her own house, 2 cars, and her own money. So, but on my end, it was more about me not being able to do something nice for the lady of my choice. Right? So you still in the midst of getting to know this person, dating this person, so on and so forth, you still want to make sure you financially stable so a motherfucker can't throw nothing in your face. You see what I'm saying? When you go out to eat, if you ain't, matter of fact, that happened with me twice. You know what I'm saying? And after that, I just started trying to make it a point to always have something going where if this person says they want to go out, I can at least pay for dinner. I could pay for drinks. I could pay for whatever we doing for that evening. You know what I'm saying? And I think that being a requirement before you get with somebody, even if y'all both at point zero, still have a little something. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gotta be much. And I hear women say this shit all the time. Oh, it ain't gotta be nothing fancy. It ain't gotta be nothing expensive and all that. Yeah, that's all fine and dandy. But what if I want to be the one to just say, you know what, my girl deserved this. I want to get it this. And it has got to be the vice versa on the lady side too. She got to be the one to step up to the plate and say, you know what, my man been paying for everything. Let me get him a gift. Let me take him out to dinner. Let me plan a surprise date night for me and him. You know what I'm saying? And she cover all the expenses. Where he can sit back and relax and be like, damn, she really do like me. She ain't even asking me for no money. She just, she handled her business and made sure we had a good time. So yeah, I think it would be a fair thing for both parties to be financially responsible or financially stable before dating and during dating.
Could you repeat the question for me again, child?
The question is it fair to expect financial stability before dating seriously?
To expect it. To expect it. If I'm expecting it, that means that's one of my requirements I asked for in the first place. To be expecting it, but you're in a free market where you don't know what the financial stability is of a person. No, you shouldn't. But if that's what you have on your list of things that you want out of that person, then yeah, because that's what we're doing. That's what I want to do, and the things that I want to do, it requires money. And if you don't have any, then why I'm on a date? Because I could do all this shit myself. That's if it's involving anything financial. Now, if I'm not on that type of time, then I need to have a conversation with that person and be upfront with that person that I'm not really looking for you to be financially stable and shit. I'm just out here just to enjoy myself and spend some of this money with you. That conversation should be had before y'all get serious. You know what I'm saying? Which one do you prefer? If whichever one, I'm not hating on whatever you like, but that should be, financial stability should be at least a conversation if you're gonna be out here expecting financial stability out of motherfuckers. So that's how I answer that one.
I got 350s and 820s. I'm spending these 350s if you're rolling with me.
Are traditional gender roles still realistic in today's economy?
A little bit. I would say a little. Because them people, everything in the book now, child. They got a whole manual on genders now.
Facts.
They got like over 2,000 things you could call a motherfucker.
Exactly. The rules ain't the same no more.
It definitely not, I say the little. But go ahead, my bad.
I mean, I said earlier, if she make 150,000, most niggas ain't trying to make 150,000, but she might require that you make 150,000.
Then I ain't the one for you. I ain't the one for you.
Wait, which question you answering, chat? What?
You not. No, you not.
He's talking about the traditional gender roles. Yeah. Like if what he's saying is, if the chick making 150,000, then you need to be making 150,000 or better.
Try to do the same thing. It's gonna be like, all right, she make the money, so I'm gonna do this. Versus, I'm gonna make the money too, just so we can keep the shit going. Like like I was saying earlier, or whatever. It becomes.
Oh, I thought they were just talking about in general. I didn't think they were just talking about money. Okay.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, but But looking at it though, like Chop said earlier, if she making 150,000 and he not making 150,000, that means she's spending a little more time away from home, keeping that 150,000 coming in, which means that leave him with time to do some shit at home. Like you could get home if you get off earlier than she do, then you got time to get home, get dinner started, get the house together, help the kids with their homework. Like the role reversed, but it's still a traditional role, but you just taking up the slack that she can't. You see what I'm saying? And it's vice versa. Like if she get off a little earlier than you,
They got some women. They got some women that feel like because it's that way, now she's the man. You gotta.
She wear the pants in the family. Yeah, and that shit always ends bad.
Don't make decisions and all that type of shit or whatever. But they got some men that they make them like I don't give a fuck if you make more money than me or not. Like I'm still the man of this relationship. I don't care.
Ooh, they had an episode of that on this show with Tracy Ellis Ross.
Yeah, a little tradition still left, but yeah, people trying different shit now, and people, like I said, people different shit. So
I'm gonna be honest with you, dog.
What's the traditional role when both of them women? You see what I'm saying too? So it's the tradition.
Right.
Tradition is a little, but by all the changes and everything, the role, as they call it, is. You know what I'm saying? It barely doesn't exist.
They playing the same role.
It's somebody got to take care of somebody unless we're both taking care of each other, and we're mutually doing it. So traditionally, as they put it, I'm thinking of the, like you were talking earlier, the man, the household, woman. We meet together. I support financially. You support, wherever else, as far as I guess home economic type shit or something or whatever. Or you just spend my money. Like some of them niggas, just rich like that. They could just they get a maid and shit. That bitch don't be having nothing to do all day, That
the maid come in the house and ain't got nothing to do with this.
And like Chop said too. So, and a lot of these women cool with that too. You pick for who is for you. A lot of times people be trying to change motherfuckers into the person that they want them to be. And that's not fair neither, because now, you're trying to play God. And that's why I don't think, that's why I say just a little bit of traditional ways is still there. But as far as how is shit going now, man, anybody could play that role now of the financial caretaker. So if we're basing it off of money and basing being a fucking man off of money, then you know what I'm saying? This
you got
what
a
you
lot
expect. That's crazy. I know it's more, and this shit sounds feminist too. That's what I'm saying. Like it's because it's more to a man than just paying for shit and being a financial provider. That's what I thought. What about being a fucking dad? Like I'm not hearing none of that shit. Like so, in these questions, I'm not hearing none of that shit in these questions. That's why it's like. It's kind of crazy how they're putting one against the other when sometimes they work together,
Go through the three in the kitchen.
Women, I think a lot of times women just won't tell niggas what their grandma was telling them that they weren't gonna do. Shut up and cook, nigga. They want to be able to tell you that because of all the trauma story their grandmother told them. Child, that's what I think.
I ain't gonna lie.
This the new age now. You shut up and cook, nigga.
Nowadays, more.
I know I gotta cook because your ass can't. Crazy
Yeah,
bitch.
but they can't cook. They not
That's
cook.
what I'm saying. That's the comeback. That's what I'm trying to look. That's
Yeah,
the
they not
comeback when
even,
they say some
and
stupid
they
shit
they
like that.
not
Bitch, I gotta
sleep
cook because you
in
can't.
their on not cooking. That's why
We
I
gonna
said
starve with pride in this
if
bitch.
she can't,
If
if she can't,
keep it
if
up
she
to you.
can't get to you with the money thing, like she make more money than you. You just do the house shit.
Uh,
Man, I make the same amount of money you do. So
right.
somebody
We
got to work different, bro. Like, come on.
if we both working,
Somebody
I
got to
think
work
we should have
clothes.
a fair share.
Uh,
Yeah, it should be, bro. You should want to though. It ain't should be, chop. You should want to, bro. You know why? Because you're supposed to love that person. You see what I'm saying, bro? Like they make shit not match
on
because
purpose.
because of conference. Yeah, because they know it could cause a divide in something that you should be working together with. It shouldn't be a problem, but because people want shit the way they want it, it causes confrontation with people who actually coexist in this way. It make it seem like it's not even real, to the motherfucker who don't want it like that. Some women are grown as fuck, chop, but they looking for a man to take care of them. You see what I'm saying? You take care of women and children. We know this. But you don't take care of a woman like you take care of a child because you're not getting the same satisfaction from a woman that you get from a fucking child. At least not in my world. I ain't with that petty shit.
Mm.
Man, I ain't with the PDF. So I'm just saying, that this is how they could confuse this shit and make shit acceptable too, dog. It make it seem like it's bad or it's a wrong thing or it's traditional or it's you see what I'm saying is all these words that people look at as negative, and when it come down to the come down, sometimes this is the type of discipline you need to get control of your own ass.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody that'll tell you shit, but you learn by all these bumps on your head, and a lot of them lumps come from you not listening to a motherfucker in the beginning.
What head?
Or listening to nothing traditional or whatever you wanna, whatever they wanna say that it is. Like it's like what is your role
Mm.
in this thing that we call a relationship? Like, are you here to love me? Are you here to take care of me? Are you here to provide for me? Are you all these questions should be answered when you in a relationship with somebody too as well. You shouldn't have these insecurities. And if you do, there's going to be problems.
9 times out of 10.
Whether you deal with them problems, it's on your ass. So a lot of times people don't want to be hearing the pity party shit neither.
Facts.
Nah,
That's true. That's true.
man. See them women, they'll sit around and cackle with each other like that. But men, we don't really, you know what I'm saying? We gonna wind up saying some shit like, man, come on, man. we can't we can't hold water like talk about it like that. Especially when something wrong like that, or your partner telling you something wrong and shit. A lot of men are just gonna sit there and say, "Boy, that's something." Well, why she did that? It's a lot of time like, man, well, come on, bro. What's going on? What you think you need to do? The conversations are different. That's what I'm saying. Like
Right.
they'll sit there and cackle with a bit. Knowing that motherfucker wrong is a motherfucker. Well, girl, you ain't have to do all that now. At the end of hearing all that shit, they already won't hear that. So a lot of times, it could be the approach. There's different ways to look at it, child. This is a big world, son.
What
Big
is,
ass.
wait, I was about to merge a question. Fuck. What's something? Do y'all feel like love could fix a relationship?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think money could help a relationship. I know that ain't the question,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, I believe love could. You know what I'm saying? There's many of examples I could give, but I don't want to be too long with explaining all that shit. But love can definitely be a conqueror, bro. Love could be the stability of two rich motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? They probably was so focused in their work they decided to stay together for the stability, right? But never really got to know each other to even love each other on that level, emotionally, sexually, you
Spiritually.
know, and spiritually. Thank you, Pete. All the other things that don't have shit to do with money. You know what I'm saying? And they could come together, not now knowing that their connection was stronger than they actually thought. It could have went. It could go past being stable. You know, because that's what they in. That's what they fought for. That's what they got. But now, you know, this is a good example when people want to go to marriage counseling and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? This type of shit goes into play. Now
Right.
they so stable, child. Now they trying to see if they even need to be together anymore.
Hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So yeah, I believe it can, bro. It's just, that's my belief. What y'all think?
Well,
I agree. Some now this goes to the degree of saying that if a certain boundary hasn't been crossed, right? It definitely can. Like I'm a firm believer in that. It definitely can because it you have to allow for that remedy to come in, right? Like some people don't know what it is to love nobody, bro. Like and it's crazy to say that, and
so
that
with
kind of
that
goes
being
back to
said,
what I
you
was
see
saying.
that if a person who loves you deeply but struggles financially, what you do with that?
You help them. You help them figure out how to become financially stable.
What if they don't want to listen? What if they just want you to take care of them?
Wait, hold on, y'all. Hold on.
Yeah, you gotta love me from where you at then, player. You could be you could she could be infatuated with me, child. She gotta
Yeah,
learn. She
it
gotta
don't matter.
listen.
Yeah,
She
come
gotta,
on. Gotta
especially if
use
you,
that discernment.
yeah, man. It is, it's certain things should come into play when somebody say they actually love you, but then put a condition or conditions on that said love, child.
Mm.
I could love the shit out you, but you gotta have this and you gotta have that, and you get. Come on, man.
That ain't love.
You
That
need
ain't
to
love.
look up the definition of what this
Right.
shit
That ain't
really
love
mean.
at that point.
You just saying shit, but go ahead, P. What you was where you was going with your.
But yeah, man. So
I was just
we
filling in the
could,
gap,
we
that
could
little
definitely
space.
we definitely could come to the conclusion, right? And at least what I'm about to say is, yes, love definitely can fix things, man. You just gotta be patient and understand that with all that's going on in that particular time frame of your situation with that particular person, then yeah, we gotta allow it to work itself out. And to further answer the question about the financial instability with a,
Yeah, can't love
I don't know what's going on.
by stipulation, bro. I think that if
Yeah,
you
because you did ask him a second question too.
yeah, but like Silas said, but like I can't. People have requirements or whatever, and that's
Right.
understandable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
yeah, that's fair. You got that
Yeah,
human motherfucking right.
exactly. But like sometimes the battle of being in a long term relationship is them people do shit that you not gonna love, and you gotta love them through that. If that makes
That's
sense.
right. You damn right. Hell yeah,
Um,
it makes sense.
it
Oh,
makes. I mean, it
man.
helps if it helps with everything if both people are financially
Can I
stable.
put up with your shit for the rest of my life,
Not
whether
even
we got money or not?
stable,
Can I
but
put up with your ass for the
have I
for all
grown
these years to come?
person enough to be able to sit down and have a real conversation and air out my wrongs and your wrongs and still come up with a solution or whatever. I think that's
Good point. Good point.
whatever. But that's all I really had, fellas, on the segment. I mean, y'all. I know y'all, got something. If y'all don't, that's understandable. We can go straight to another news if y'all want to do another. But yeah, that was it. That last question was the the ending, the closing, because it's like, what do you choose or whatever. Like I said, people be stable. When I say stable, I ain't just talking about financially, because you can't be in a long term relationship if your mind ain't stable. No matter how much money you got, you ain't.
Yeah, you still crazy and you still like to beat
Yeah,
bitches. Yeah.
fucking right.
You still like to hit that fucking leg. Keep your fucking hands off them people, man. So I choose both, chap. I don't think it's a, like I was saying earlier too with the other question. I think both could I think both could help an outstanding relationship. I think both could work together to help the situation. Definitely. You if that's the conversation that me and my old lady had, where I bring home the bacon, the traditional, and you cook it, as they say. That's still, if people not realizing, that's still us doing 50-50. That's still us working intertwined with each other. That's still us making the relationship work on our halves. We're still taking a half of the whole and making it work. So, you know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. I think they both could actually help an outstanding relationship, and people who have to choose or feel like they should choose, I think they a little misguided, or they shouldn't be in that relationship. Because if you think you worth the having both, you should have both. You can love a motherfucker without money. Yeah, love the piss out of him. You might
Mhm.
you might run into some ends. If you could be with him, if you just want money out of motherfucker and you don't think you could love him, shit, you gotta stay your ass on that hill, bitch. You gotta sit your ass down and have a seat. Relax. Go pay for an escort. That nigga got it, You know how y'all rock, man. So bad. But yeah, Chop, I actually didn't have anything for, because I kind of was figured that you was gonna probably have the questions lined up and stuff, so I ain't won't drag nothing on. But I did have something for other news. I don't know if one of y'all buzzed around y'all computer, but I did had a little
Yeah.
something with that. If P dot don't have nothing, so
Yeah, I got
you
something,
straight on my
but
end.
it kind of went to something Chop was saying earlier about the muscle built women. I found one, bro. That shit was so intriguing. But I understand, it's shit that happened like that. But I'm getting yours lined up. It's just the one, right?
Yeah, it's that one. I don't know if y'all heard this yet, but Tommy Hearns, y'all remember Tommy Hearns? Matter of fact, speaking on Martin, either one had the boxing match on Martin. Tommy the Hitman Hearns.
Yeah.
Y'all familiar with him?
Yep.
All right, Chop, you still there?
Yep.
Oh,
Yep. Yep. Yep.
I ain't hear y'all. My fault.
Yep.
But yeah, bro, he going through some family stuff, bro, and a lot of stuff had went down. Uh, with him financially, fellas. And I think he has and he also dealing with dementia, early stages of dementia, and family members are doing family member shit, not even fighting, bro. They had it. You could just go ahead and play it, bro. Just play it. Y'all gonna see what I'm saying.
All right.
Now we're going to turn to a beloved Detroit boxing legend, Tommy the Hitman Hearns, now in the middle of a guardianship court battle. Recently, there has been a lot of conflicting information out there about Tommy Hearns.
And 7 investigator Heather Catallo is here to set the record straight after talking to Hearns about what's been happening. Heather.
There's been a lot happening with the family recently. Different sides of his family have claimed Tommy Hearns was being held from them, and Adult Protective Services officials say they've been looking into whether he's been the victim of financial exploitation. Now, this week, the boxing legend and some of his children sat down with me to set the record straight about his health and all the controversy.
I want the world to know that I'm doing fine. I feel good.
Thomas the Hitman Hearns wants the community to know he's safe.
Thomas the Hitman Hearns!
In recent weeks, some family members have claimed the champion boxer was being kept from them amid accusations of financial exploitation and even allegations by Adult Protective Services that some relatives had kidnapped the Hall of Famer.
I just want things to just be calm and good and just move smoothly.
Mr. Hearns is revered in this community for all he's done, for all he's given back to the community, to the city of Detroit, to the boxing world.
Attorney Wolf Mueller represents Hearns' oldest son, Ronald.
So my job with the conservator and the court is to make sure that nobody takes advantage of him and he is treated with dignity and respect that he so richly deserves.
Are you concerned that somebody or some people have been taking advantage of him?
I think there is a lot of evidence that he's been taken advantage of recently.
My dad's a great man, has a big heart, and for him to be going through this type of situation this time in his life is terrible.
I am ordering you to tell me where Thomas Hearns is.
Okay.
So, tell me where he is.
And that's why I would like to receive legal counsel to explain the situation.
At an emergency guardianship hearing in February, only our cameras were there as Oakland County Chief Probate Judge Pro Tem Daniel O'Brien took testimony from APS workers who were searching for Hearns after they said his daughter and his sister would not reveal the 67-year-old's location. APS officials also said they were suspicious after a GoFundMe online fundraiser was set up.
Your impression is they were using Mr. Hearns as some kind of commercial advertiser?
Correct. By Wednesday morning, all sides of the family agreed to allow Ronald Hearns to be in charge of his father's care and finances. Citing a dementia diagnosis, Judge O'Brien appointed Ronald Hearns as guardian and conservator of Thomas Hearns.
Everybody loves Mr. Hearns and wants the best for him. And so that's what everybody should be working for, is and not focusing on their past grievances.
So just keep praying for my dad and the family as we move forward in our lives.
It's a good feeling. Good feeling for me.
It's a great feeling, and everybody just wants to make sure you're okay.
Mm-hmm. Yes, they do.
And that you're good.
I'm fine.
Now, unfortunately.
Damn. They had to go through all that. Dog, that's fucked up. The sister and the daughter
You heard that, huh?
was hiding the man. Even in front of the judge, like you standing there basically.
Oh, thank you, bro. Talking
and
on
the judge,
this thing. Thank you, man.
The judge saying, I'm ordering you right now to tell me where this man is. Well, I want to seek legal counsel so we can sit down. No. That
Yeah,
ain't what
you saw that, huh?
Yeah, bro, no, we not
Fucking
about to
seat
just
got hot.
we not about to just sweep past the fact that the man just said, I'm ordering you right now to tell me where he is. You said okay. And then he said, well, where is he? Well, I want to seek legal counsel. You should have sought legal counsel before you went and snatched the man up and hit him. You lucky she lucky she ain't get hit with kidnapping charges.
Exactly.
Look
So,
how
Chad,
much.
what you think? What you think was the reason for her doing that? Her and the sister doing that, and do you think it was justified? Seeing how the, seeing how everything that unfolded.
If I'm saying it right, I want to see.
You don't want to know my answer.
What your answer is, P? Before I see something for
Financial stability.
Yeah.
Here,
Financial stability.
Uncle Herb, sign this paper right here.
I mean, if he don't want to give it to him, bro,
He got dementia. He don't know what he's signing.
he don't know what exactly, so he don't know who he giving it to.
Exactly. Uncle Herb, sign this paper right here.
So that's what I was asking you, Chop. You think the sister and them is justified? The ones who saying, the ones who was taking care of them, do they have that? Do you think they have any rights to doing that, or you think they wrong for doing that?
No, because if they was gonna give it to him, they'll give it to him. I just had that happen with my coworker. He had a cousin, and he used to help take care of him and stuff. And dude left him everything because he had no children and all that type of stuff. So he just left everything to his cousin, whatever. But that's how he,
the one who was taking care of him.
Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful then, bro. Because I think that's what should be the focus instead of the ones who just because you're kin to them, you feel a right to whatever this man had financially when he was living. So when he did, you think you're owed something and you never took care of him, never, like just because you are, related. I think that shit is wrong, bro. I think so.
It definitely is wrong.
I think that's what the whole scheme was with that situation. Like,
yeah,
now,
you think now P, I'm gonna ask you then. You think the mama and the do you think the mama and the not the mama, I keep saying the mama, the sister and the cousin, was it all about them feeling like they was due financial stability because they were so-called taking care of him?
Yeah. But greed also played a major role in that, man. Think
Okay.
about it.
Speak on some of that greed shit. Why you say that?
Think when you think about it, if he's still making any revenue off of his boxing career, right? That means any and all things tied to him, whether it be a charitable organization or like just people, like even with the Martin episode, think about every time that episode replay that a certain check get cut to him, they now have control of that check. You see what I'm saying? Not him. Even though he has dementia, that money could be used to be taking care of him, but who's to say you really taking care of him? You know what I'm saying? Nah.
That is true. I think that's why the investigation even
Went the way
started.
it went. Yeah.
Yeah, and cause the big brother, who is now who's now in full custody of Mr. Hearn. Yes.
Son.
Him and other siblings was on their ass about that shit, Chop. They were trying to figure out why certain shit wasn't getting done.
And who set up
on his behalf, and who was setting up all this extras, shit, trying to say like the man about to die and all kind of shit, Chop. So yeah, I think you hit the nail on. I think you hit the nail when you said that greed.
Yeah, and see, I think a lot of people don't understand that's the danger of being a boxer. Those constant hits to the head over and over and over. And how many fights a boxer go through in a year, getting punched in the head repeatedly? You see what I'm saying? Now here you are, 67 years old. You don't even know who your own people is no more because your brain has been shook around in your head so much to the trauma of all that banging around done fucked your memory up. You know what I'm saying? So if they get guardianship over him, right? You could use him for whatever you want to use him for. Oh, Mr. Hearns wants to come in and withdraw $100,000 out of his bank account, right? Remember, they had a lady a while back brought a whole dead man into the bank and said he was asleep just to get his Social Security money.
Yeah, people go through links, bro. So
greed
just
is a
having
very
to use
powerful
the name
thing. Yeah.
is definitely was a go with them. Yeah, that's the type of stuff what was going on with them. So it wasn't like they didn't have custody of them, or they was looking for it. They was trying to keep custody of the man. They was already hiding them. So it's crazy that you brought that up, bro, because those type of moves was definitely in play. Like Chop said, that was probably you with the GoFundMe thing and all that.
Yeah,
even
that was in
saying,
the video.
Yeah, even before that, I remember when they were saying, when they came out and was talking about his health problems and stuff. They got on social media heavy. The girl, the sister and the cousin, and yeah. So I remember that shit. So now to hear this, it's like, what, y'all, you dirty bitch. What is y'all doing? That's an old ass fucking man with dementia, bro. Why is y'all taking advantage of that, bro? People something else, bro. It's your kinfolk.
Right.
That's the man kinfolk, man. People something else, bro. Especially when they gotta take care. Yes, you ask for the responsibility. Why? Because you looking at financial gain and not ready for the responsibility that come with that shit. A man need a nurse and everything, bro. Y'all motherfuckers is something else, bro. Knowing the man don't remember, knowing the man the disease is dementia. You get him to sign shit. You know that shit ain't cool at all.
They know, bro.
Yeah, bro. You come on, but that ain't even nothing you have to think about. Like the whole man disease is to forget.
Right.
How the fuck you get him? How the fuck you want him to sign anything unless it's for your financial gain? So yeah, bro, it's crazy, bro. I'm sorry to hear shit like this, bro, but I just like to bring it to the light to show people, you know what I'm saying? There is a side to motherfuckers, especially, or it don't just happen to the regular person, the person that you might think have it all together, or just supposed to be living up somewhere and enjoying their money, bro. They got their people trying to railroad them, fuck over them, and leave them fucking homeless and deaf, dumb, and blind, bro. So it's you gotta be careful, man. Watch your surroundings and shit too with shit like this, because
then they also gotta think about it like this here. People with dementia can be physically violent. Now, think about it? What was he known for? Hitting people. You fuck around and make a man with dementia mad who was a boxer knock your fucking block off.
You even gotta be mad. Remember what you just said. All he gotta do is forget.
Think he in the match.
That nigga forget one good time.
Bing, bing.
Yeah, that nigga forget one good time and you too close. Shit, you going down. You going to sleep.
Hear that timer bell
that
go
shit,
off on that.
Yeah, that shit muscle memory now.
Come
yeah, that's all in the head now. Oh, that's muscle memory, man. Shit.
But I had a couple things for end of the too. I wanted to show y'all right there. And matter of fact, I'm gonna do this one first. Since Chop brought this up, man, earlier before we got on the podcast. I don't know if y'all ever heard of this young lady before, man, but big old powerhouse boxer. 37 fights, 37 knockouts. I knew it was going to
Avalon Reyes is impossibly huge. 37 fights, 37 knockouts. Nobody wants to fight her anymore. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen in combat sports. She is a monster.
I was 6 feet tall at 10 years old. By 12, I couldn't fit in desks, couldn't fit in cars, couldn't fit anywhere. People don't know what to do with a girl who takes up that much space. My grandmother used to say, God doesn't make mistakes, mija. He made you big because you're meant to carry something big. I didn't understand what she meant. Not then.
She walked in and I thought it was a joke. Then she hit the bag, nearly knocked it off the chain. I said, little girl, you're gonna be a problem. She wasn't little, but she smiled like she finally heard something true.
Then one day I thought, what if I stop apologizing? What if I become exactly what they're afraid of?
Ladies and gentlemen, Avalon is an absolute behemoth of a human. I don't know what would possess anyone to get in the ring with this giantess. And it's over! 11 seconds! 11 seconds! The referee has stopped it! She never even got started!
I've fought killers. I've fought champions. I've never felt like prey before. Facing her, realize you're not the predator anymore. It's terrifying.
New champion! Avalon Reyes is the new UFC champion! Avalon Reyes is in...
Avalon Reyes. So she a little Spanish too, huh?
Yeah.
Mijo.
I think one of the videos I last watched.
Shit, most niggas probably wouldn't get in the ring with that motherfucker. That's a big
I think they
motherfucker.
said she like 7 feet tall now. Now
Yeah, that shit
like,
fucked her career up. That shit they gonna fuck her career up. They gonna make it, ain't no woman gonna want a boxer. I know they right. So how they gonna set up matches for her? How she gonna make money? That's what I'm saying. That's fucked up. They
Early
destroyed her
retirement.
career.
Shoot.
Yeah,
well,
bro.
I mean, but
She is a big motherfucker though. I don't know who else that big where you could put her in a match with. Y'all, they would really have to start scouting bigger bitches. Like they gotta go to Russia and shit, man. Go to India and go get them big Yugoslavian bitches, man, to fight up, man. You can't be putting
I doubt it.
regular girls.
I doubt if they even want to fight her, dog. That woman is huge.
I'm just saying they got big. She not the biggest bitch in the world, Pete. That's what I'm trying to say. You have to scout, brother. You gotta scout. You gotta scout better. You don't just put her in the ring with that shit, knowing this lady big like that. They gotta make a super and then put her in, make another class. Put her in a super heavyweight, bro. She big as fuck. Make a super heavyweight for women. Stop being stupid. And continue to make money, bro. Don't shut her career down and say, oh, well, nobody don't want to fight her. They're not in her weight class, Pete. Think about it. They're not in her fucking weight class, dog.
Not at all.
It's the fuck.
But just to get the championship, she had to fight the champ in order to get the championship.
Oh, I get
the permanent champ. Because somebody, if you want to be the champion, you got to fight her ass. And don't nobody want to fight her. So,
but they shouldn't have did that. That's what I'm saying. They shouldn't have even did that. They should have started a new class where she could actually fight opponents that's her fucking size, though. But you can't discriminate against people. So that's the only thing she could possibly do because of their dumbass rules and shit and their regulations. You see what I'm saying? Why y'all discriminating against big women anyway? Why don't y'all have a super weight class for fucking bigger women anyway? Cause y'all on that cute dainty shit and you know it's gonna sell. I get the sales part of it, but look what happens. You got behemoths that come out this motherfucker and destroy shit and chop. She just so happened to be melanated. You hear me? Big old strong Wonder Woman looking bitch, and y'all wondering, nigga, that's us. We do this shit, man. We do this shit, man. Anything you could do, we could do better, bro. So when niggas pop up and just be cold as shit, or just dominate and destroy and be the champions of shit, don't be surprised, cause we do this shit. That girl ain't even won't be that big, man. Chuck, she didn't won't be that big, Chuck. Her grandma had to tell her, Chuck. Had to give her that. You know when you fat and your grandma give you some nice shit when you're fat. Oh, baby, you just got enough for you and everybody else to love you. Don't worry about that weight. Yeah, that's just more. Don't worry about that weight, baby. It's just more you to love. What grandma told her? Oh, that means you just got a bigger purpose. You was a big. You big for a reason. See what I'm saying? That's that grandma motivation. I get it, dog.
I got one.
She ain't gonna be that big.
She, they got one that's big for
you
no
seen
reason.
the other big bitch that been on the Drewski shit?
No,
she the big. She used to. Her mama used to do the volleyball shit, but she not shaped like them. She got a more of a womanly shape, though. You know, she got the big hips, big booty, titties and shit with a small waist and shit. She not looking to be a bodybuilder. She got a body of a volleyball player. But she tall as a motherfucker. I think she like 6'9", 6'10",
That should be
shit like that.
You want to get in the
but
ring?
she got the weight. She's 300 and something pounds, but it's in
height.
It's not fat. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, She's very athletically shaped. Not athletic.
Physically fit.
Curvy. No, like she's curvy.
She curvy. Oh, okay,
yeah. Okay. She damn near voluptuous and big like that.
Oh shit.
You probably know, right?
But look, all right, I'm gonna play this one in one more, and then that'll be it for me for any other news. But man, look, here's one that is big for hilarious. I can't say this is big for absolutely no reason. This is big because of a reason. Check this crazy shit out.
Nicole tells me that it's
very
debilitating that I have to hose her butt. It's gross sometimes.
Nina endures torment from her weight constantly. She can't squeeze through the bathroom entrance, so she must bathe outside instead. Simple daily tasks she cannot handle independently. She depends entirely on her spouse. What led her to this state? Young Nina's early years held deep misfortune. Her father gambled away every penny they had. He regularly abused both mother and daughter. Finally, he landed in prison, following a home invasion. That event became Nina's lifelong nightmare. Her compulsive eating took root right then. Today, her weight approaches 700 pounds. Her mother could no longer bear that existence.
But look at her mother.
Oh no! Don't
Nina recognizes she's moving toward her end, so she resolved to transform her life. She journeyed to Houston with her husband. They consulted a physician seeking help. After examination, the doctor determined Nina's problems were incredibly severe. Maintaining this lifestyle means she may not reach 30. Nina felt overwhelmed with fear. She pleaded for the doctor's assistance. He prescribed a weight reduction regimen and imposed a firm requirement: drop 30 pounds within 30 days. Returning to their lodging, Nina commenced the program, yet her relatives seemed unenthusiastic about her efforts. This left Nina feeling she struggled, completely isolated. The follow-up appointment came. Nina had not succeeded. She lost nearly 11 pounds. The physician expressed profound disappointment. Nina clarified she consistently used microwave-prepared meals throughout. After hearing this, the doctor decided to extend one final chance. Will Nina seize this opportunity? Follow me for the next episode.
I have to.
Oh, Nina, you gotta listen, Nina. Nina, you gotta stop eating, man.
Fucking EI stories.
I know. Nina, you gotta stop eating because they put all the compassion on Nina. This man gotta wash your ass outside, Nina. Nina, I mean you're using the bathroom outside too, Nina. Or you got a pot or something that he sit up under you and you just.
Lord, imagine that workout.
That's what exactly.
That's a
Now that's
workout.
love, Chop. This is all love.
That's
ain't nothing
real
financial.
love.
You hear me, Chop? It's
That's
all ain't
all
nothing
love.
financial about nothing. This shit. This is love. You hear me?
And would I be sure that this is
Oh
love?
man.
My friend Sanford.
To be loved. Oh, what a feeling.
Now, Chop.
Oh Lord. I know we joking, but this is
Oh.
a sad story, man. I'm sorry.
I brought this one up for Chop. What you expect Duda to do if this shit happened?
You that's a guy who was in his face. Yeah, I fight by myself. It's only one person fight. It's one person.
She lying.
I need to do something. I'm trying to. Hey, yo, fuck all that. My weapon blocked up. I'm not doing it, bro. Let's do it. Bitch up, man. Fuck no, cousin. Hey, y'all, they calling the police. They calling the police. They calling the police.
That's for calling police.
They go to police.
Nobody won't see you.
Man, they right there behind you. They behind you. Man, come on behind you. Over with. Push that bitch, man.
Go, son.
Go,
Nisha. Go, Nisha. Go, Nisha. Go.
Get this bitch.
Don't get that to me, dick. On my soul.
Man, get out. I'm not
Trying to pass the gun and everything.
Y'all be cool.
I ain't got shit on me.
Get back in the car. Oh my.
Ain't they stupid?
On your stomach. On your stomach. Get on the ground.
She don't listen.
Get on the ground. Get on the ground. I'm on the ground.
On your stomach. Turn around.
I'm
gonna strength to walking into me 3, baby. You know.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. All that. All that. Bonding and everything. I don't want to hear none of that shit.
On your back, man.
You were just looking for the fight.
I can
Remember?
keep my phone on. Excuse
Look, don't
me, I
ask
can keep
him.
my
Look,
phone
she don't know none of her rights. She asked
Get
him.
on a pair of cuffs.
Can I keep my phone though?
Other hand.
She turned back. She turned back
Hey, where
12.
you at, all right,
Yo.
though?
Ain't that something? Cooperative. Look.
I can get up. My stomach hurts.
1 second.
Look at him. He still won't look good in front of everybody. You alright?
My
Look.
stomach hurts.
Used against you in the court of law, sir.
Oh my mama.
We gonna get you. Y'all hurry around, huh? Somebody trying to get shot.
Man, y'all some rats on my soul, boy. On my daddy. All y'all some rats. On my daddy. On my daddy, boy.
So?
On my soul.
I'm a civilian. I'm not a gang member, sir.
Man, we clean.
Oh God, on my soul.
And she just laughing. She just having fun. She just having so much fun, Chop. This is
She
beautiful.
was having big fun. Waving that gun in the air. All on camera.
Oh,
Stupid ass.
that lovely.
Now, Chop, the reason I asked
I love
what
to
I
see a
asked you at
community
first
come
was,
together.
What you expect Duda to do? Well, not expect Duda to do. What would you think Duda would do if they showed up at his house like they showed up at them people's house?
Call the police.
Bid it do. Bid it do. Shut up, but out.
Going outside and fuss with him.
Oh Lord.
It's dead.
Oh Lord. What is wrong with people?
Oh, look. I do have one more. Hold on.
Get a paper trail.
What you say, Chap?
Call the people and get a paper trail, and then after that, the next time you bring your ass round,
Oh, y'all rat. Y'all rat.
Yeah.
Y'all ratted on y'allself. Y'all got the rat in the car with you with the camera on.
Damn. Damn. I mean, just yes, you see how people just take common sense and just throw all that shit out because they got caught doing fuck shit. He didn't even think about none of that you just said, Peter. And he was in the moment and he didn't think about none of that shit.
I fight by myself.
Damn, this bitch got the camera on the whole fucking time. Damn.
You got the camera on the whole time.
He didn't even think about it.
They don't care about you, bitch. They try to go viral.
Thank you. And the police don't give a damn about you neither. They're just trying to get the fuck from around there and close this goddamn case.
Exactly.
They lucky they ain't get shot.
I know. They was ready too.
In the ass.
So they been on that type of time. Them motherfuckers, I don't know what's been going on, but yeah, they been feeling extra tight, y'all. So I don't know. They making it harder and harder to be a police and a civilian. Cause a nigga gonna call me a rat too, chap, like I was in a gang with him. Sir, I ain't did no crimes with you, sir. I ain't did not one. I ain't do nothing with you to be a rat. I didn't do nothing with you. Cause first of all, that's how far that rat shit done went, bruh. That's how the fucking community got poisoned with the gang shit. They made it look like everybody was a fucking rat. No, bitch, you're in the gang. You're doing shit with niggas. So when they bring you in the place and you start ratting on your gang members, that's a real rat.
That's the
a civilian is so goddamn citizen is telling your ass, stay the fuck from around my house. Don't come around here with that dumb shit. And you constantly come around there and I call the police on your ass. I'm not no rat, bro. I'm warning you. Like Chop say, if you come your ass back around here again, it's gonna be a motherfucking 357 or a 187. It's gonna be nothing but numbers, bitch. And you better know how to do math. Cause it might be an AK-47 that help you with the problem.
Or Draco 9.
Or AR-15. I don't know, P. I'm just saying they better know algebra
one of
or
them
something.
motherfuckers. I'm gonna hit your ass
you're out of your You're out of your jurisdiction now, sir. And it's justified because, like Chad said, we got a paper trail on everything, so we straight. Right. Learn how to not fuck with people, though. How about that?
Go sit your goofy ass down somewhere. Chill the fuck out.
How you that bored? How you that bored that you want to start shit and fight and shit? Offer some comments, probably off online and shit. But y'all niggas won't step in the boxing ring and box nobody. Women neither.
But won't bring a gun out.
But bringing a gun and you ready to kill a man. You ready to kill a man and everything. You ready to take his life. You can't get that back, Peter. You know how serious we took, man. You can't get that back. That's why a nigga would shoot you on fucking sight back in our time.
Yep.
Because the niggas was that scared, bro. You don't want nobody to come retaliate back on you and all that shit, man. If y'all really had beef, it was real beef. That's why they called it that. That shit was really getting handled. It wasn't no, you know what I'm saying? Well, that's just a confrontation, y'all motherfucker. Yeah, that's confrontations and shit y'all getting into.
For no reason.
Man, what? A lot of times, but look, a lot of times, it be beef situations that motherfuckers don't even understand that shit don't be for no reason. What I'm saying is, in those times when it was up because your ass wound up dead. We didn't wind up talking to you on Facebook the next day and telling the nigga, oh, you ain't do nothing and all that. You see what I'm saying? It wasn't no conversations after real beef is what I'm saying. Real beef put you to sleep forever, dog. That's real beef, bro. The shit these children doing is confrontation. Cause y'all get to meet up with each other. Look at that shit. Y'all go stalk niggas down, go in front of their house and shit. Man, ain't nobody doing none of that in no real beef, bro. Because niggas would have been hit you from the block away. Niggas would have already seen you coming in the block and shot your shit up before you even got to my house, dog.
You and everybody else in that bitch.
They would have been calling me, telling me what happened.
Yeah, bro. We seen him coming.
Yeah, we got that shit over with. Yeah, that nigga coming down the street, man. Say, man, you lying.
Look,
Man, that nigga came around here. Yeah.
You serious? Serious as a motherfucking heart attack. But look, check this one out. Hit and run driver speaks out after recording himself running someone over. Now this how stupid these.
There we go. Exactly my point. There it is.
This how stupid this shit done got, bro. To where niggas is
Ready turn not thinking, bro. I'm telling you, Pete.
To doing this dumb shit, bro. Listen what he said.
I'm telling you, it's all emotion. You see this shit, Chap? That's all emotion.
Up in the street, you jump in front of that bitch and got hit. Boom. That's what happened. Yeah. Gotta get out of the way.
Yeah. Look, talking like NBA Youngboy and shit.
Gonna hit you and keep going. Yeah. He jumped in that bitch. That's on him. He tried to fuck with something. So, yeah.
Are you guilty, sir?
Yeah. And kept going. I'm talking about attempt and all that. Yo, I promise I'm gonna run your stupid ass over. Bitch. Stupid dumbass on bitch. Stupid ass on bitch, man. What's your fucking dumbass nigga?
Why you that mad? And you about to shoot him in his head.
Bitch. Stupid. Now don't get me wrong. Dude was pulling his pants up. We don't know if he was clutching or not. But dog, you could have just swerved around and drove the fuck off. You ain't even
something else was going on. You could see something else was going on. Did the dude Nicole come around there the same type of way them other children came around that dude's house?
That's what it looked like.
And was talking that shit. And looked like Round met him outside. I don't know what was. I don't know, but just by looking at that, I got a lot of questions.
I'm about to let it play back a little bit because it looked like dude just had a book sack on his back.
Chop, you see this shit? Come on, bro. I'm not about to walk in front of a nigga car and then the nigga say, bitch. I'm about to walk in front of your shit. Why this man felt bold enough to walk in front? I know what I'm saying. Like, they must have had a competition over it or something.
He probably wanted dude to get out the car and fight. Dude like, dog, don't walk in front of my car.
Then he said he'll shoot him in his head too. After he rolled over him.
Yeah, that's some kind of iffy ass shit, but
emotional little boy, bro. He emotional, bro. He is.
Man, they doing too much, man.
Your kids today nothing but punks. You're sissified. So quick to roll a nigga over.
Now, if I think you about to try to carjack me, you goddamn right I'm gonna hit your ass. I'm gonna bop you with that bumper so hard.
That nigga said, don't come in the street, bitch. Like, yeah, I did that. Yeah. All right, so you just admitted to a crime. Yeah.
Jail. Yeah.
Don't do anything. It would be weird, bro. But I think they got a movie.
Bruh.
They got a movie like that called We Outside, I think. And these motherfuckers was actually documenting themselves going around getting into gang shootouts with each other. And they was putting the shit all online, and everybody kept telling them like, bro, y'all gotta stop doing that, bro. Like, that don't make no sense.
Man, that shit ain't gonna work, Pete. You already know, bro. Niggas used to, had to remember the camcorders and shit. Man, niggas used to do the what you call that shit? New Orleans Exposed and shit. You remember them tapes? The mixtape. This is where that popularity come from, though. See, they gotta have a birth of something, though. And all this shit these children doing, that was the birth of what they doing now, though. All they did was put more phones and recorders in their hand instead of making them go, keeping it at the camcorder level where you had to go get a camcorder and shit. They put the motherfucker on the phone, Pete. That's perfectly done, though. They could have kept that separated where you had to go buy a camcorder or you could buy a phone. But they didn't. They said, hey, let's put the camcorder on the phone.
Damn. Problem solved.
Look. More money. Because that's all they worried about. They don't give a fuck of the conditions that they put people in that's going to show people more violence than they ever thought that existed. They don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. And now look at these fucking children, bro. Look at the babies of this shit. that get to have, they time in the light. They won't show you they down too. They won't show you they bowed it too. They won't show you that they the man, they the nigga too. And this is how they do it, bro. What they fail to realize, though, in those times, it was about being, not being in the limelight. And these times, it's this is how you get your stripes, by being in the limelight. Somebody got to see it. At least bring me the video if I'm not there. But most of the time, people ain't there. So it's nothing but fucking video.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Think about Menace of Society, right? Remember he asked for the tape? This nigga in the hood showing the fucking tape, P.
To everybody.
That nigga showing everybody the tape. So, that element of ignorance and degeneracy did exist in our time. That bitch on Percocets and Percocet hundreds and Tootsie cocaine now. That's all. It ain't on weed and Hennessy no more. It's on. Yeah, these motherfuckers inhaling whipped cream spray, the CO2 spray.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
They call it
whip. Yeah, huffing and shit. There you go, whipping. You hear me? He's doing that now.
Oh, straight crazy.
One of the Arabs act like he ain't know. He caught the dude buying the shit. Well, he ain't catch him, but he basically put his camera up and finally taped the dude and act like he didn't know that's what that was. They selling it in the store, nigga.
One of the age-old quickest ways to ruin your brain.
Got little names for it and everything. I'm just saying, like, it could be anything. Could be, this in their times. This is their choice of shit. This is the shit. Back then, heroin was popular, cocaine was popular, and crack was popular. Weed always been there. They got these shit's way stronger than what it was back then.
Yep.
So yeah, they get the highs you get off weed now. Motherfuckers, shit used to do all that other shit, Pete. Bruh, I swear to you, bruh, I do not know how you keep shooting yourself with a needle, but that is one of my fear factors. Like if I had to go on a show, you know what I'm saying? Nigga eat pig balls and all that shit for that money. Man, they put needles and shit, nigga. See, bro, I can't fuck with that needle shit, P. I don't know how motherfucker, like all between their toes and shit. P, you ever seen a druggie like really get high and shit? I know you probably have. Like that shit fucked me up, dog.
I seen the motherfucker smoke crack. I ain't never watched
with that needle. You ain't never seen nobody shoot? Oh man.
Nah, I couldn't stick around for nothing like that.
It's not even about sticking around, bro. Like I wanted to watch it, nigga. It wasn't optional. This nigga here crazy. It wasn't optional. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like this shit like happens. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. You just put it like this. Like say like you're at a bus stop and you just, you looking to the right, looking to the right. You turn your head left and the motherfucker is shooting that shit and they got between their toes. You see what I'm saying?
Right
you didn't want to see it. You just saw it.
There.
Yeah. And all you could do is watch the high hit their ass. It's like, what the fuck did you just do? But yeah, bro, that needle shit, that's the one to get high though too, P. Like I can roll up. I understand rolling up to smoke. You feel me? I gotta roll my shit up. Sticking a needle in me every time, P.
Right.
Yeah, bro. That's a threshold I cannot get with. That shit torture to me. But yeah, bro.
Yeah, that's all I had for any other news.
Oh, since ain't nobody talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta bring it up, bro. Cause the shit was hilarious, man. This was hilarious. You see?
you're claiming that is the defamation statement is that he said he had sex with your wife.
Yes.
And that's painted you in a false light.
It's caused tremendous pain in my life.
I'll get to that. We have to go through false light.
Oh,
yes, that my wife is cheating on me with Mr. Foreman.
But we all know that's not true, correct?
I don't know.
Wait, you don't know if your wife's cheating on you or not?
You want to go there?
No, I just want to ask that question because you said we don't know. I just
been with that woman since middle school.
I know.
I would hope she wouldn't. But you know what? Once somebody puts it out there for their fun and entertainment, it's out there. And it's a problem.
So it's something we cannot verify the truth of? Is it a thing that can be verified, true or false?
Ask your client.
So you're claiming that is the defamation statement is that he said he had sex with your wife?
Yes.
Okay. And that's...
Randy Walters is the son of a bitch.
Shout out to Afro Man.
They can't get mad at that man for doing his thing.
It's my dough. Stop stealing my dough. Stop disconnecting my video. It's my dough. Stop stealing my dough. Stop disconnecting my video. It's my dough.
I'm about to, so y'all know he wanted. They sued him.
Yeah, they were trying.
They tried to sue him. This man won the lawsuit and everything, bro.
Hell yeah. How you gonna try to sue somebody after you break into their house, accuse them of kidnapping and drug charges, then find out the shit was fake, don't want to pay for what you damaged, then eat the man cake? Fuck.
You see, then
yeah, man. Shout out to Afro Man, bro. That man could take what he want. You know, that's what they felt played about. They felt played about him making that video and shit. And you know, one of them officers was on some pedophile shit too. Y'all know that, huh? So he put all that out on the street too. Not just that your boy was, his wife was cheating on him and shit. Yeah, also the other nigga, he was on some pedophile shit. So he put all that out on there. That's what made them bitches extra mad. And they used every white card they could, but I don't think the judge was seeing it that way. So yeah,
fuck that.
Yeah, you know.
After they run around my house with guns and kick down my door, I got the right to kick a can in my backyard, use my freedom of speech, turn my bad times into a good time. Yes, I do. And I think I'm a sport for doing so, because I don't go to their house, kick down their doors, flip them off on their surveillance cameras, then try to play the victim and sue them.
You were at Lisa Phillips's deposition, correct?
Yes, sir.
In your lawyer's office?
Yes, sir.
Same office where you filmed part of that video last Friday?
Yes, sir.
And you saw how upset she was when she was answering your lawyer's questions about how this had affected her, right?
Yes, yes.
And you saw your attorney say, do we need to take a break?
Yes.
And you saw her say, no, let's go on and get this over with.
Yes, sir.
You saw all that.
Yes.
You knew she was upset.
Just like she knew I was upset when she was standing in front of my kids with an AR-15 with her hand around the trigger ready to shoot me. Just like she knew I was upset when she cut my cameras. But I'm not a person, she is. So I'm sorry for being a victim. Let's talk about the predators.
Okay. So you saw all that. You saw how upset she was. You heard the testimony about her children. You heard the testimony at the depositions about Randy Newland's daughter who came home upset. You heard all that. but you're still posting stuff about
Yeah,
it.
because I understand it was Randy's fault and all of their fault for coming in my house in the first place. So if they hadn't came to my house, their children wouldn't be saying nothing. None of this would be going home if they did their research and did things right. So all of this is their fault. And now they want to sue me for their mistake.
Is there anything that could change your mind about what you're doing to these people?
Is there anything that can change my mind about the fact that they shouldn't have been in my house in the first place? Is there anything that can change my mind about how my money shouldn't have been touched in the first place? No.
That's all the questions I have. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I bet that is. I bet that's all the questions you ever gonna have. As far as that.
I know that lawyer trash, stupid. But I want to speak on, them trying to steal, that shit too. I want us to use Afro Man. We gotta use it for you too. Stop stealing. Stop taking down our videos, bro. Stop stealing our videos, bro. What the fuck going on, man? Y'all taking our shit down like that man said, man. I'm taking down my videos, man. Niggas on that bullshit. I just like that like anthem how he was saying that shit. Stop taking down my video. That shit is cold, bro. You can't blame him, bro. Y'all cannot blame him. Y'all just look extra white and extra mad. Y'all do. I'm sorry. Y'all do, bro. Cause none of this shit don't make sense if the shoe was on the other fucking foot. Correct. None of this shit don't make no sense. So to make it seem like
he was being vindictive. No, no, he was. But guess what? They brought that foolishness on themselves. You ain't no business being in there. You knew that wasn't the house you was looking for.
Yeah, people got shot for y'all doing that shit. Y'all don't remember?
They forget that, but you supposed to be
quick
to forgive.
Y'all done killed motherfuckers for saying that same dumbass shit, man. Stop it. We know y'all be running little gangs and little task force inside of the police department that nobody else know about. We know that. Y'all going y'all little raids and shit. And you got the when you stand up on the ass, we had the wrong address. My bad. No, bitch, you know I had a little something. You know who I was, and you thought you could play this. You could play that role on me. Them bitches scoping the whole community, chop like them niggas on Home Alone. They know when the lights cut off on each house and all that shit.
Exactly. That's all I had for other news, though. Fucking had to talk about that shit.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Afro Man, bro. Justice was finally served, for one. If it didn't happen to, all the others, you know what I'm saying? But I was happy to hear that, and I was, what you call that shit? A little more optimistic about I'm gonna say it, about some of the judicial system, because I expected them to go the way they always go, because they act like police don't do shit when it comes to cases like this. So,
right,
yeah, man. And to try to sue the man too, on top of him knowing he has money and you was trying to rob him, like that's double jeopardy. They
actually stole from the man, like that was the crazy part.
Well, tried to. I mean, they got it. He's been found not guilty. He's been found not guilty now. You don't think he man gonna get his shit back, or if he haven't got it back now?
No, I'm saying well, yeah.
Okay, I'm going past. I mean, we didn't already establish that he robbed them. You know what I'm saying? Like he already done robbed their ass, but now that the case is going on, it's crazy that y'all do that double jeopardy shit on the nigga, knowing that you done did all that. What you said, the cake too, huh? Shit.
Cake.
God damn.
Money. Probably took some of his weed.
I guess you can have your cake and eat it too, huh?
That's the same thing I said.
You just gotta be. Just got to be a white police, yeah. You can have your cake and eat it too. You got to be white, dude. You definitely got to start off white. Start off white, you gonna probably end up. Because for some reason, this skin complexion is looked down upon for some reason. You don't have the same footing for some reason, or people go at least act like you know. Oh man, this shit is crazy, bro. This shit is crazy, man.
Yeah,
great show though, chap.
You ain't got enough for the afternoon?
Oh no, that was it for me.
Yeah, we both played something. Remember, I played the Herms.
Oh, sure did.
I played Reyes and the big bitch and the motherfuckers that want to go out there and be gangsters and get their stupid ass hacked up by the police right quick.
Well, that's good, Sheldon. Well, that's a wrap, fellas. Be out of here, man. Fuck. I am your host, Chop Tracks in the building.
He died
Yeah,
on
my
the
nigga
spot.
got his name.
No, I was giving P Dot enough time to get on the spot because you know he don't never get there.
That was a good one. Nigga gave you a head start to think, nigga. Yeah, that was a good one. That nigga said I was giving this nigga time to get on the spot.
Because he ain't.
Chop ain't even finished his name. That was a good one.
You heard his ass respond quick that time. He was on the fucking
He did. You did. You was on time, nigga. Oh Lord, y'all is hilarious. That shit is funny, bro. Appreciate the people who came through, man. Everybody who go watch this on the replay, man. Y'all already know what to do.
All right, fellas, we out of here.
All right, night, brethren.
Peace.